Okay, hello, hello. Okay, mic is working. Everything's working. I got some good amount of sleep yesterday, so that's good. Sorry, tonight. Well, not tonight. It's the afternoon. But hello, everyone. My name is Noodleknite. You may call me Noodle. And happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day. It is July 1st, and it is Canada Day. Yeah, I'm not doing anything on Canada Day. I was asking, like, my well, not friends. I haven't asked any of my friends, but I was asking my parents if they wanted to go out today, and they were like, "No, we want to stay home." The weather is pretty good actually. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's pretty good. And other things is that how was your guys' weekend? My weekend was pretty good. I went out to a barbecue with a lot of friends, a lot of friends for another friend's birthday party. This friend plays a lot of Magic, so I got him some Magic the Gathering stuff. And a couple other friends got him some presents too. I think a lot of them are into watching sumo wrestling. And the friend whose birthday it was, he got an autograph from a sumo wrestler he really likes. And it was really cool actually. That handprint is giant because sumo wrestlers sign using handprints, and I asked them, I was like, "Oh, how'd you guys get this? How much did it cost?" And they told me how much it cost. I was like, "That's a lot for a signature." Yeah, it was like $300. That's expensive for a signature from a sumo wrestler. But I think my friend was crying at the end. He was so emotional. Yeah, he was very emotional at the end of his birthday party. But there was a lot going on. You ever see, you know how you have the outdoor barbecues, right? And then you just move them around. I only ever see one, but I think we had 3 going on. It was crazy. And apparently that's not what all my friend had. Apparently that was like, we have at least 3 barbecues, at least. And I was like, oh, there's more? I was like, oh my god, there's so much more. But yeah, weekend was good. What else did I do? I think I chilled out on Sunday. I think I drank too much on the Saturday. I think on the Sunday I was so out of it. I think I only got like 3 hours of sleep. It was crazy. I got home at like midnight. I think I had too much to drink. I think I was like on a sugar rush. And yeah, well, went to bed, woke up at 3 a.m. It's like I can't sleep anymore, so I just stayed up, and that was a horrible time to be staying awake. But yeah, and then yesterday I played a game of Warhammer against a buddy. I need to refine my list a little bit more because I'm also playing Chaos Space Marine. So I think it's the matter of detachment, because I like pack-bound zealots, but there's a lot to keep track of with the marks of chaos. So I think I will be doing something else with that, because I do want to try running what's his face? Chaos Space Marines in the next tournament, and if it doesn't work, I might go with Dark Angels and see what happens. On another note, sorry, I feel like I'm giving a lecture, but I'm not giving a lecture. It's like, oh, this is what we're gonna do, blah 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 blah, and this is what happened beforehand. It's like a summary about like what we're gonna do. But yeah, those Havocs I painted up on the Friday. Yeah, the Friday, I believe, last week. I finished them off stream because painting them on camera proved a little bit too difficult. So they are done. I will try to post pictures, but there's no guarantee because I'm a very forgetful person. But yeah, I think I was talking about how I was looking for the bases earlier for the Armageddon half of Space Marine. Turned out I put them in a box that had wagon wheels in them, and yeah, I found where the bases were. But it was really funny because I was like out of the friend's place. I was carrying all of the Space Marine. I was carrying all of these sprues and then the bases in the little plastic baggie. And I was, mind you, I was on like the road, and I dropped all the bases on the road. So they were just all scattered, and a car was coming by, like, I don't know, within, how far was away? It's like 10 feet, 20 feet away. So I had to hurry and pick them all up. But you know what? I had like 4 of my friends help me out picking up bases and dumping them in the wagon wheel box. It was so funny. but also very, very, very stressful because I was afraid they were all gonna get run over. But yeah, don't drop bases on the road. It kind of sucks. But yeah, these are all the sprues for the Space Marine half. I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. It's either gonna be Blood Angels or Dark Angels, and I think I'm gonna allocate some of them. Well, Librarian, of course, is gonna be for both because I'm gonna color it blue, so I can use them between two Space Marine armies I have. But yeah, and I have some intercessors. I think I'm gonna build those last because I'm not too sure what to do with them because I have 10 intercessors for my Blood Angels and I have 10 intercessors for my Dark Angels as well. So I don't know what to do with that. I think I'm gonna start with the characters first. So I think there's a character here. Oh no, there's a Librarian there. There's a Vanguard Vets here. Okay. Yeah, those are the Vanguard Vets. Yeah. Okay. So it's Vanguard Vets in here, and there's Librarian here, Captain here. Where is the... Okay, so we're gonna have one thing at a time on the table. So let's build the Captain first, because that's the easiest one to do. Yeah, I got the instruction manual right there. It's kind of... I think it's not really reflective, but like I think the light is too bright, but that's okay. Okay, so let's begin. I might, because it's push to fit, I might have to cut out some of the pegs. So like, yeah, right here. I might have to cut it out, and if it doesn't fit flush, I'm gonna have to cut it in half and be done with it. 40mm base. Woo, push to fit. No, we hate push to fit. And then I need to grab a 40mm base. I think this is 40 mils. Yeah, it's 40 mil. And then there's 32s in here. That's a 32, and that's a 40 mil. Okay, that's good enough. My box full of wagon wheels. I only like push to fit for Space Marines. You ever had push to fit for Chaos Space Marines? It sucks. Okay, I got clippers here. I got filing here. So we will have to file it. I think this one's gonna be quick. Depends on how long it takes for me to build this one. Will dictate how many I can finish today. But I think I have enough to finish all of them today. This is right sprue, right? Why does this one say 6? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 6 is there. Then where's 1? Oh, this is already going pretty bad. Okay. Oh, there's 1. It's this thing. When you move to push the fit parts. True. Very true, Starving Llama. Very, very true. How are you doing? How is it over there in halfway across the world from me? Must be pretty hot over there, actually. It's pretty hot everywhere right now. Except for here. I'm gonna take off my hoodie. I just realized I closed the window like 5 minutes ago. And now the computer's heating up quite a bit. And yeah, it's getting very, very hot. So I'm gonna take off the hoodie. Okay, but yeah, I bought some stuff yesterday. I bought some Chaos Chosen, and then I bought some, what is it, Cultists for my Chaos Space Marine army, so that will do well. Yes, the box. I do have the box for the Space Marine half. It is very good. Give that box some socks. I guess so. How you doing, Swiggity Swoosh? And had rocks. No, this is mine. This is my box. I'm gonna use... Do I want the plumage? I don't think I want the plumage. I think I'm gonna use this one right here with the... Yeah, this one right here, this helmet. Let's do that one. But yeah, I think I wanted the free shipping, so I got 10 Chosen, a box of Cultists, and then Abaddon just because I can. Yeah, I got all of those ones. So that's good. Finished the orcs last night. Let's go. I got beat up by orcs yesterday. I don't know what I can do. I think I just need something with like anti-horde, or I wasn't doing it correctly with the Chaos Space Marines. I'm not too sure. I need to figure it out. If you guys mention Havocs with the Reaper chain cannons, I actually cannot do so because for every box of Havocs, you only get one Reaper chain cannon. So there's no way I'm getting 5 boxes. New Suras and Gutter Runners. I have no idea how their rules are, but they look really, really cool. No crowd control Chaos Space Marines. I do have some. I think there's the Obliterators. Just have Moradaka. I had Moradaka, but he has more stuff on the field. But yeah, I think it's just melee for the Horde. So I think I just need to either run more Chosen, run into his 20-man blob of boys, and then beat him up that way. That's the only way I can think of it working. Yeah, this captain's gonna definitely be for my Dark Angels because I don't have a captain for Dark Angels quite yet. Yeah, I think this will be like a stream project because it's a lot easier to paint Space Marines on stream because there's no chaos trim. There is definitely no chaos trim, so it'll be a lot easier. Our Hello dripped out. They're so dripped out, and some people actually don't like it, which is by far the weirdest thing to me. It is so weird that people don't like it, that they're dripped out, but they are very dripped out. How does this fit on? Oh, it really... Does it even push to fit? No, it doesn't. Oh, I see. There's the cape that pushes in. But yeah, I think I just need some more playtime with the Chaos Space Marines for me to get a good understanding of how they play. But yeah, I do want to run them for the next tournament, which is, I think, in the next couple of months or so. Actually, not couple months. It's actually next year. That's the only big one I can think of. But there are a bunch of smaller ones, so I may have to see if that can work. So this cape goes... Okay, so this goes on like this. And then this cape right here goes all the way back like this. Just like that. Right? Yeah, like this. If I can actually push it in. There we go. Ta-da! We are halfway done. The only pain is... Oh, it's not that painful to paint. I mean, to be able to paint under this and this. I can definitely get that. As long as we're not doing trim, it should be okay. Yeah, I need to play a lot more games of Warhammer, and then I'm almost done painting my Iron Warriors themed Chaos Space Marines. I think I'm about halfway done or so. Halfway done. I just need to, what is it, paint the Havocs. Sorry, no, I painted the Havocs. I need to paint the Mutilators. I need to paint 2 units of Obliterators. Okay, maybe I need a lot more to do actually, now that I think about it. Even with the Chosen. Does this one have a shield? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, that's true. It does have the shield. Well, I guess because it's push to fit, I can actually push off the shield, so that's good. So I can paint it. And then we'll clip this off. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I was just working on some slides earlier for hopefully the presentation is going to happen on Friday. I tried to use PowerPoint presentation and I was like, man, this is it's not working out for me, unfortunately. So I had to swap to a different thing. So PowerPoint presentation wasn't going to work, so I switched to Canva because I had everything on it already. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Ermin. Thank you, thank you. I'll have some Wawa right now. What's up? I am currently building some Space Marines right now. And by Space Marine, I meant the first one we're doing is the captain. The captain that I hopefully won't snap in half right now. It's probably gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen here. Actually, there's a little hole. Oh, there is. Okay. Then we push this in. And we push this in. Yeah, we push this in too. If it pushes in. If it pushes in. It's not pushing in. Ah, there we go. Got it. There we go. For 160 Canadian. Oh, is it worth it? 160. No, that's worth it. That's definitely worth it. Because what was an Armageddon box? I think my friend, he bought it for like 360. So you're probably paying like just Marines. So I think that is a fair price. That is definitely a fair price for just the Marines. And they all look pretty dripped out too. I still need to see if the store that does games need a codex. If it does, I'll wait till the next one comes out. Ooh, yeah, I think... If you're looking for a codex... what kind of army is this again for you, Starving Llama? What did you say, like Space Marines or Orcs? I can't really remember. You're gonna have to give me a refresh right there, a refresher. Oh, shoot. I did this opposite. Ultramarines. Oh, I think you might want to wait for the 11th edition Codex for Space Marines, because I think that's right around the time as Orcs will come out or so. I messed up a little bit. I should have put this piece on first. Oopsies. Let's take this out, and hopefully we don't snap it. Bye. Oh, Smirnoff Ice recommendation? That's funny. Did you manage to ice someone with Smirnoff Ice? It will be really funny if you did. Icing someone's so funny. Yeah, don't buy the 10th edition because it's gonna be... Because usually Space Marines are usually the first codexes to come out for a new edition. So I would flat out just wait. So at the most, you're gonna be waiting maybe like a couple months or so, or like next month. I have no idea when it comes out, but they just announced the Orc 11th edition codex, so I don't know when that's gonna come out. So you got a lot of time. Ah, come on, I can't fit this. It's only 4% on average. We will drink 40% with codex. Also be core rules. No, the codex are specifically for like factions. So factions including like Space Marines, Orcs, Chaos Space Marines. Core rules are like the generalized rules about how to play the game. And usually those are free on the website. If you look on the GW website in Warhammer community, you should be able to find a PDF for the rules. I'm gonna kill this little captain right now. Got a lot of things to do over right now. Don't we all, Ermin? Don't we all? But have a good, wonderful rest of your day, Ermin. Thanks for stopping by. How am I gonna get this in? I might actually have to cut off the peg.
Blood for the blood.
Blood for the blood god. We're gonna be stuck on this. We're gonna be stuck on this one character for like millennia at this point. After 40 millennia, Noodle is still stuck on doing the captain. Okay, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's get it over with and cut this out. Okay, that should work a little bit more, hopefully. Unless I actually screwed it up a bit more. There we go. Got it. I got it. I like that the mission depends on your army. That's fun to try and build around. It's very fun to try to get it to work. It's very, very fun. Like, depending on what you take for your army, it's like for your force disposition, depending on what detachment you take. So, for example, if I chose Berserker Warband for my World Eaters, my force disposition would be Purge the Foe, which is concentrated around killing a lot of stuff. And then let's say your opponent runs like the force disposition called Take and Hold, and then you would use on the chart, so like X and Y, right? And then like a line, and it's like, oh, you're playing this game mode, and it's really, really fun. It's super, super fun. I like that. Because then if you just want to play the kill for points, then play the kill for points. If you just want to control the battlefield, then there you go. You got Take and Hold. Is very, very good. But yeah, playing 11th edition is very, very different than 10th edition, even though a lot of the rules are still the same. Build around actions. Building around actions requires you to have 1 or 2 units stay in the back line and just do actions. So they're basically action monkeys at that point. If you're doing Percival, you're playing a very, very kill heavy army, which is pretty fun. And then there's a shield, there's the backpack. Oh, does this one not go on right? It did not. I gotta push it in a little bit more. There we go, that's solid. But yeah, I prefer playing Percival as well. It's more my style of me just trying to kill everything. I just wonder if they're gonna have 2 styles of captains, because this is the 11th edition captain, and then there was a 9th edition captain, which kind of looks cool as well. I think this one's a little bit more dynamic. The other one's more like more stoic or so, if that's the case. Alright, I'm gonna cut out the rest of the heads. I might use them for other stuff later. Into the corner you go. So I can throw away this sprue later. Boom. Now the sprue is almost empty. Just gotta cut out this one last head, and there we go. Then we got an empty sprue, and then we just toss it out. Onto the bed you go for now. Persuasion though is meant to be mountain volcanic terrain. That's really, really nice. I like that. I'm trying to do my Chaos Space Marines. I think for the basing, I want to do something like, I guess like a soot like ashen kind of look for the bases. I don't know how I would achieve that, but that would be really, really cool to do. Oh, no, I can keep the shield on. If you are unaware, oh, did I leave something on? Wait. Oh no. Did I leave something on by accident? You can now buy that smug. Caiaphas Kane. I saw. However, I am not a guard player. Or do I read the Caiaphas Kane books? Unfortunately, he's not tournament legal already, so that kind of sucks. But he is a very, very cool model. There you go. That is the first Marine done. I think we can keep him fully assembled. I mean, we can also take it off the base too. But there we go. That is the captain done. And there you go. He is done in all his glory with his power sword, storm shield, and everything. And I'm probably going to be using him for my Dark Angels. Very, very cool. I like it a lot. Is he OP? I don't know. He's not tournament legal, I believe. If you look at his data sheet, he's already Warhammer Legends. He's a limited edition thingy. Yes, he's limited edition, so they won't ever print him again. I think you can still buy him, so that's pretty good. Okay, let's do this in actual sequence. I need another 40mm base to make novels do sledging like hell's last. Oh, they do? I guess, you know what you could do with Caiaphas King? Just use him as a commissar and just call it like that. It's like, hey, this Caiaphas King, he's my commissar. Like, he would be very dripped out, though. Very, very dripped out. Ooh, I just bumped my mic. 30mm base. 30mm base. Maybe I should actually look in here and pull out a 40. There we go. From my box of wagon wheels, Noble Dudes Aren't Legend Gilman is playable. JK. That's okay. Oh, this librarian looks like a huge pain in the butt to do. You know, I'm gonna probably do this. So snap it in half and have that half on. And have this half off. And then and have less room to deal with. 51. Where the hell is 51? There you are. Right here. I never actually have a Space Marine librarian before other than maybe Mephiston, but he doesn't count in my opinion. He is a librarian, but he is a very melee heavy librarian. Oh, there's two different helmets. Oh, I got the helmeted version and the unhelmeted version. That's sick. That's one. I'm gonna choose the helmet version. Where the sprue parts are. Yeah, right here, right? Or here. You mean here? Top of the space, shoulder sprues. The parts are on. Oh, right here? Oh, shoot, you're right. I didn't even see that. It's covering chat, but it's like, it's right there. I see what you mean now, serving on, but that's very cool. I never noticed this, by the way. You have more, spatial awareness than me. You have much more spatial awareness. Okay, now we gotta find the helmet. It's probably on the other sprue I just cut off. Okay, it is here. Helmeted version. Yeah, let's choose. Is it 50, 52? Yep, 52. Have you guys ever used a Space Marine librarian before? I've never actually seen one get used in a game before, like a normal default Space Marine librarian. Right after I put my Rep X doors on upside down for both of them. Oh, I think we've all been there. I think with the tanks, you have to be a little bit more careful because I think there was one time I got the treads wrong on like a vehicle, and I had the left of the right and the left mixed up because I wasn't paying attention to it. Okay, how does this fit on? So this one goes here. Right, yeah, this one goes here. Right. No, that doesn't look right though. Oh, no, it does. It is right. It just looks very dumb. And then this one goes here. Man, this librarian was already looking very stupid. And 55. But yeah, this librarian is, I think, like a refresh of the older version because it has the same pose. It does have the same pose, but it's a little bit more dynamic. And then 56. Is 56 on here? It was probably on the other one I just cut out. 56. Are you here? You look like you are here, but I can't tell. There you are, I see you. They seem I think they seem too, but they do seem really cool. You don't like the Terminator? The Terminator one, in my opinion, looks kind of ugly. And what is it? I think the rules... What does the rule give for the librarian? I think it only gives you an invuln save, and that's kind of just it. Like an invuln save for like the entire unit. I think there's better options. Way better options, I believe. Like you can run a full army full of librarians, but I don't see how that would work when you have no killing potential. Give an extra shot. Yeah, they're not that good. Did I put this? How does this? Like this? Oh, like that. Okay, I see. And then this one would go like that. The shooty lethal hits. The shooty lethal hits can be good if you're playing, if you attach the librarian to a very shooty heavy like unit. So I guess eradicators, because you want to pump as many shots into the unit. So you're bound to get some lethal hits off. Okay, there we go. That it's not working. It's not working. Abort. Abort. Ah, come on. There's no Gravis librarian. Are you the same as my friend as he only likes Gravis units? I think you're the same as my friend because he also only likes Gravis units. Okay, hold on. I think I might just cut the peg out because we don't really need this. There we go. And then we can glue it. Yeah, we can glue it there. If the peg does not sit well, you can just glue it together. It's still plastic. Yeah. Glue spell. Ugly Stormbolters the Terminators have. The Stormbolters, yeah, they're okay, but you do get a lot of shots off them. Like, I think they have rapid fire too, so your 2s become 4s if they're within half range. So pretty much anytime you deep strike, the only thing that really sucks about them is that they don't got any AP. So you're just shooting for shots at that point, which kind of does suck. There we go. Ooh, this librarian, he looks okay. He does look okay. Okay, move that off to the side so we don't bump into it. 57, 57, and 58. So it's 58 here. Cut that out. And file it down. I filed it down too much. And just do it slowly, and then that's good. Most of it will be covered by paint anyway, so we don't have to worry about. What else do I need? 57. Their guns deal more damage to infantry. Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Starving Llama. I think they get more shots when there's more infantry. So that's good. That's really, really good. So this one goes here. And then this one goes here. Well, I guess the purpose with the, what is it, push to fit, is that if you're a kid doing all this, you don't have to worry about like using inhaling glue. Technically, you don't have to worry about inhaling it. Okay, we get the staff, then we get the base, and then the backpack, and that's good. So let's cut all those out. Is anti-infantry useful? It seems to already deal with infantry. Anti-infantry is very, very useful. It's very, very useful. Because let's say you have anti-infantry 4, right? So you're always gonna be wounding on 4s no matter what. So you kind of just ignore comparing the strength to the toughness characteristics. So let's say you have 4 strength against like orcs. You're fighting and they have 5 toughness. So you have 4s, right? Is it higher or lower than 5? So it's lower, right? Just by 1. So you're gonna be wounding on 5s. However, if you have anti-infantry 4 on your weapon, right? You kind of just ignore like the toughness. So like you have 4 strength plus anti-infantry 4 against orcs who have toughness 5. Normally you would be wounding on 5s, but because you have anti-infantry 4, you're wounding on 4s instead. And yeah, it's really good. Because if you have to Jukari, right? Everything All of their weapons have super low strength anyway. But most of their weapons have anti-infantry too. So, let's say you're playing Drukhari, you have strength 3 weapons, and you're fighting like orcs. So normally, in normal cases, you would be wounding on 5s. However, because most of your weapons have anti-infantry too, you would be wounding on 2s instead. So that really hurts. If that makes any sense to you. It's very, very strong in my opinion. Because then you have like an infantry killer. A very strong infantry killer. Noodle. Hello, stop motion. I hope you didn't hear my rant about how anti-infantry is super, super good. How are you doing today? Where is that backpack? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Found it. Anti-infantry is very good. See, stop motion says it's very good. It is insanely strong. Because some infantry, like let's say you have the Chaos Space Marines and they have infantry that has toughness 7. Like the obliterators and the mutilators, having anti-infantry makes you, to put it very simply, it makes you wound the infantry a lot easier. Librarian Conclave of Sterngard? Hell no. That sound... I do like my Psychic Army, but I don't know if Space Marines are very good with Librarians. Plus, I don't like the Librarians for Space Marines. The only type of Psychic Army I like and have is definitely my Thousand Suns, because they are very, very cool. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy these Space Marines for now, unless something cool comes out other than the multi-kit Outriders, which sounds kind of dumb. I have both of those. Yeah, I don't know what the Stern Guard do, but that sounds like, because Stop Motion brought it up, I think you can definitely do that. Why not try it out and see how it works? Oh, there's the staff. I was like, where the hell is the staff? Hey, this librarian's looking good. No non-helmet option and everything. Do I have to glue this on? No, I don't. It's very, very good. Hey, there we go. Librarian almost done. Then we put this in, and it should fit on like a very snug. Very, very snug. Okay, there we go. That is our second character done. That is Librarian done. Honestly, this kit's not that bad. Like, there's not that many mold lines, so it's pretty good. It is pretty good. So that's Librarian, and we'll go back to the Captain because some new people joined up. There's our Captain. Very, very good. He's very clean. This is gonna be for Dark Angels. I'm painting this Librarian blue so I can use it between my Dark Angels and Blood Angels army, just because. Chaplain with the bike. I mean, not Chaplain on the bike. It's the Chaplain. Just the jump pack Chaplain. Jump pack Chaplain. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Now, is everything kind of separated? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, just take this out, and it should be just this piece. And then we'll leave the other piece. So 15. Ooh. Okay, let's just cut them all out. I guess I can't snap this in half. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it now. It's divided between the two, but that's fine. Didn't even notice it. So 13, 14, and 15. Stern Guard that only grants an invuln. That's a very good question. I've never used Stern Guard in my life before, but I think giving us the Stern Guard a little bit more added tankiness, plus they're already pretty pretty hard hitting. I think it is. You just make them. Sorry, I'm trying to word this carefully. You make them tankier and harder to kill. That's what it essentially looks like to me. Because whether Sterngard without the invuln save, they're kind of just like very squishy at that point. Very squishy. Mortals. Ooh, oh, that's the Librarian Conclave. Oh, I see what you mean. I see. You want the enhancement for the Librarian to make them good with Sterngard. That sounds nasty. That sounds really nasty. So you give them anti-monster vehicle 5. Oh, full rerolls to hit and wounds plus 1 to wound. 5s are mortals because dev wounds. Oh, that's nasty. That's so nasty. I see what you're trying to say now. I definitely see what you're trying to say. Where is 14? Please don't do. I know it seems good. It does seem good. It seems very busted. I would do it if I had Sterngard, but I won't because I'm playing what is it, Blood Angels and Dark Angels, and they have much better units. I think if you were playing Ultramarines, it would be good. It's even a cheap detachment. Really, is it like a 2 DP detachment or something? Or is it a 1? If it's a 1, that seems pretty strong. If it's 2, then that seems okay at that point. Okay, so this one goes here, I think. Yeah, it goes there. It does go there. 2 DP? Yeah, that seems pretty strong then. That seems pretty strong. How does this go on? Like this? The hell? Does it go on like this? I guess so. It looks like it goes on. There we go. Oh, there we go. Got it. He has the gangster shoot. He's holding it sideways. Look at that. He's holding it sideways like a gangster. He's gonna shoot you like that. It's a 1 DP. Oh, that's pretty strong still. That's still pretty strong. 10 and 11. Oopsies, I think I cut too much, so I can fit it with Firestorm. If Firestorm is 2 DP, then you absolutely could. Isn't he like swinging his Crozius? He is swinging his Crozius, but he doesn't have it right now because I haven't put it on yet. But he would be eventually. But yeah, I kind of needed a jump pack chaplain for my Blood Angels because I think putting enhancements on one would be good. Can one shot anything in the game, then yeah. One shotting a lot of things in the game is always very good. Where is 11? 11 is definitely not on here, is it? On this one? What does it look like? Oh, it's the head. Huh. There we go. It's a literal head. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Idiotic Synergy. I'm doing very good. I'm building the Armageddon box. I'm currently looking for a chaplain head, which I finally found. There we go. Home Depot collab with King of the Hill. Really? Gonna get your propane with propane accessories. Back up WD-40? Hell yeah. Damn it, Bobby. Damn it. Thank you for the hydrate, Eglord. I will hydrate. Okay, how does this fit on? Does it go on the back? It does go on the back. But maybe I should put on the head first before I forget. How does this fit on? That does not look very right. How the hell does this work? Oh, I put it on here. Okay, so it fits on like this. It's you. Yeah, it's me. Or do you mean someone else? Didn't you make the Okrin Geezer video? Oh, I don't know who that would be. Is someone in chat who made that? Is it Idiotic Synergy? Is someone secretly a YouTuber? I know there's some people like that here. I just don't know who. Maybe Dread Anon? Maybe. We don't call out lurkers here. If there is any. Hi, I am. Hello. I'm so lost right now. Keeping track of what people are saying. This head is not going on. It could be any one of us. It could be me. It could be you. It could be him. And then the spy just shoots out everyone. I'm lurking. You are lurking. In the shadows. Are you a Raven Guard or are you a Night Lord? Okay, how this is not fitting on correctly, is it? Okay, there we go. I got it. There we go. I just got to push harder. Meet the Spy is so good. Only second to Meet the Medic. Ooh, but what about Meet the Pyro? Meet the Pyro is so good though. Meet the Pyro is really, really good. I like it a lot. Do you believe in magic? I'm an egg lord. Yes, you are an egg lord. But where are the eggs? Give me your skin. Dang, you're about to flay us? Are you in cahoots with the flayed ones or something? Dang. This one is the gun arm, so this one will go here. Sorry, I'm just thinking about that one meme. Yeah, the square goes in the square hole. The rectangle, you guessed it, goes in the square hole. Oh, you know, where does the triangle go into? That is correct. The square hole. You did? Ooh, Night Lord voiceover. Gotta check. Ooh, that's really, really nice. Silly goobers. You guys are all silly goobers. Okay, this is not gonna be giant pain to paint, but that's okay. 12? Where the hell is 12? It's not 12. Is it on? Oh, there it is. That's 6. That is not what I'm looking for. Have they released what characters, leaders, and supports yet? I only know the ones from the Armageddon box. I couldn't tell you. I haven't really looked into it lately. So I haven't the slightest clue. Tries to understand numbers. I'm not very good at math, okay? I was never good at math. I think I struggled with calculus a lot. When you had to start making up numbers, then that became a big problem. I am so bad at it. I'm super, super bad with numbers. And then, meanwhile, playing Warhammer, you have to be good at numbers to an extent. But basically, it's just adding like 1 and 2 and adding a bunch of numbers together, and that's kind of just it. Oh, this is 1 plus 2? 21. There you go. Where is the jump pack? If you try to get me to do derivatives, I will hate you. I hate derivatives. Favorite noodles, spaghetti or ramen? I like ramen noodles. Ramen noodles is pretty good. Ravioli? I don't have ravioli that much, but I would prefer ramen noodles. Alright. There's the base. Where is the jump pack I'm looking for? It is 19. Okay. What chapter are you planning to paint these dudes? That's a very good question, Cinderblock Frog, and also welcome. I think it's gonna be a mix between my Dark Angels and my Blood Angels. So I'm gonna allocate what models I want for each of them. So yeah. So I'm planning to do, what is it? Some of the characters for my Dark Angels and the other characters for my Blood Angels. I think the captain right here is going to be for my Dark Angels. This chaplain's going to be for Blood Angels. 4.5 times 3. Dang. Let me see. What is it? Is that 4? Isn't that just 4? I could be very wrong though. I could be also very wrong that it can't be 4. You reckon it's worth trading out 5 intercessors per combi lieutenant? I know you need to hold stuff in purge if I read the cards right. Oh, that is a good question. So, if you want to do actions, I would take the combi lieutenant. However, I like the intercessors a little bit more because you can have them in your home objective. Right, and then you sticky it, and then you just have them like space out to deny deep strike. So in 11th edition, you can have them within 9 inches coherency. So you spread them out 9 inches away, and within outside that bubble or inside the bubble, they cannot deep strike in that range. If that makes any sense to you. Screening, sorry, I'm thinking of screening. You want to screen them out so your opponent can't deep strike out. Yep, you can't deep strike. So yeah, it really depends. You can run both. So I have 2 right now. I would run two intercessors, like 2 minimum squad intercessors. Have one on each side of the battlefield, right? And then you would just have them to screen out your home deployment so your opponent cannot deep strike behind enemy lines. Angels of Redemption again. I don't know what Angels of Redemption color scheme is, but that already sounds like hell. Is it like a checkerboard kind of thing? I split my vanilla Dark Angels and a couple successors. Nice. Leviathan. Oh yeah, I did get Leviathan, but I did not get the Space Marine half because it didn't look so good. Actually, no, they did look good. I just didn't think I would get it. But that was at the time I had Tyranids, and I got the Tyranid half of the box, and now I don't own Tyranids anymore, unfortunately. Doesn't have actions, I read bad. Then, yeah, I would definitely just run your two 5-man up intercessors, have them screen out in your home deployment, and then that should be good. How come this is not fitting in correctly? Oh, that's why. Okay, I gotta push this a little bit more in. Ooh, it's not fitting in. This part's not fitting in. Ow! I just poked myself. Come here, come here. Maybe I just cut off the pegs and then just glue it in, because this is I think it's already stuck inside. And this one goes upside down. Split color scheme, half green, half Deathwing. Getting the split was. That sounds awful. Holy, that sounds really, really awful. How the hell do you do that? I can just imagine how the hell you would get that in. Maybe oh, I see. It's not fitting in up here. Yeah, can you take everything out now? And then maybe I just shave this off a little bit more. And it should hopefully get in there. Flush. With the Lash Whip now? Yeah, the Lash Whip is so cool because what is it? I think they get a surge move, right? They definitely get a surge move. Okay, I'm just gonna glue this in. Okay. I think that much glue should work, hopefully. What is it? Give elevated might enhancement. He gets extra AP, full rerolls to wound, 8 attacks, hitting on 2+ sustains and strength 5. That is evil. Also, I was talking to some Tyranid players, I think during that little tournament, and I think from what I heard is that they're not a very good horde army, which I'm very sad about. I thought they were gonna be the horde army, but no, they play like Monster Mash and then Infiltrators a lot, which is very different than what I expected. And also, I think someone played like the subterranean attachment. That was really funny to see. EP3, 1 damage. Ooh, okay. 4 attacks and then 3 damage. Dang, that's good. That's really good. Ah, come on. I can't get this to fit. Can reroll once to hit. Rerolling once to hit is good. I'm kind of glad they're also taking out more of the rerolls in the game because it makes the game a lot longer. It's so nice getting rid of the rerolls. It's so nice. Need to get 2 lash whips. You should. If you like the model a lot, I think you should. They look really cool. Okay, this chaplain definitely taking a lot longer than the captain I just did. Okay, now I need the Crozius, wherever the hell that is. Oh, I see it. I have 1. Ooh, yeah, another one then. I do enjoy building a lot, except I don't enjoy building push to fit. I think my thingies are getting tired a little bit, but that's fine. 3rd wing prime and Kit bash him to lash whip, but that jaw is so good. On the official, so good. It is really good. It is super good. Yeah, how does this work? Ah, there we go. Ooh, there we go. And we put them on. Like, no, I think like this. Yep. This way. And then there we go. Get him onto the base, and oh, I just remember trying to push fit all the Tyranids was also not fun. I think I didn't cut it correctly, and then some pieces did not fit together. There we go. Get in the base, and then there we go. We got a chaplain. A happy chaplain that you can't see any mistakes on. That's good. He is holding his pistol gangsta style, but now has gotten it. That's good. That's good to hear. Man, Tyranids are so cool. I just didn't like their playstyle. No offense to anyone who likes their playstyle. It's too big brain. Okay, I think that there's one more character, right? Yeah, it's one more character. The banner boy. Giant jetpack. Yes, the giant jetpack. Okay, this one's also getting a helmet. I don't know what I would use my ancient for. I'm just thinking, would he be good in Blood Angels, or would he be better in to get a boost when the unit coherency of 9 to be increased to 12? Yeah, I think I do like the horde aspect of Tyranids. I found it to be one of the weaker detachment when playing Tyranids. Like when you had Monster Mash and everything, Monster Mash was definitely really strong. And also, I think the ones you were playing, like what was it? Infiltrators, Vanguard, Onslaught. Those are really good. It's just that when you look at Termagants and like Hormagons, I don't know if they did a lot. Is that units can now move through friendlies? Yeah, that's really cool. I love that. They can move through friendlies now. 1 and 2. Where is 2? 2 is on here, right? It is not on here. It is on... Let's not knock over... Let's not knock over the glue like I did that one time. That would have been really bad. Infiltrators, they got nerfed. Yeah, you can't infiltrate and scout. You gotta do one or the other, unfortunately. Infiltrate and scouts was really, really strong. Super, super duper strong. And then the helmet option. Was it 24? 4? Just 3. We don't want that. We want helmets only. There it is. But yeah, I also... Did I tell you about some more Age of Sigmar stuff too? I bought the new Slanesh character, and I got the Glutos guy. He's pretty cool. And then I bought some more Chosen. I bought some more Cultists for Chaos Space Marines, and I also might as well get Abaddon because I wanted the free shipping, and I was only a little bit off of free shipping, so I was like, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it. 5 and 6. But who? I think there's quite a bit of you. Is it anti-tank or anti-infantry? It's high attacks but also high AP. I would say it's kind of in the middle. I would put it as more like as an elite unit killer. Because, okay, so I don't know what the damage characteristic of it is, but when you overcharge it, right, I think it does 3 damage, and it's like, what, -4 and -5 AP? So you pretty much, for each failed save, you're pretty much killing a Custodes character, which is pretty good. And by Custodes character, I mean they're battle line. So I think it's very good for killing elite. So that's like a dead Terminator every single failed save they do, which is really good. What's an elite unit? An elite unit is kind of like elite infantry. So for instance, you have like something like the Stern Guard, you got the Terminators. They're basically much more beefier than your battle line or so. Now they will roll all 4 ups, I guess so. Yeah, it's a 50-50 at that point. You definitely right on that one. So like, yeah, you got the Terminators for Space Marines, you got the Stern Guard. What other ones? Victrix Honor Guard are pretty elite. They just hit a lot easier than compared to other units. So instead of hitting on like 3s or something, they're gonna be hitting on 2s. And their weapons, most of the time, are probably like damage 2 weapons too, which is pretty strong. But you're paying the premium points for all of them. So yeah, that's when you start buffing all of them to high hell and they start hitting really, really hard. Did I put this on yet? No, I didn't put this on yet. God, I love these helmets more than the Primaris helmets. You see the helmets with like the grill? I like those helmets a lot better. What do you guys think? These helmets are way better than the Primaris ones, in my opinion. But going back to the Dreadnought, I would say a Macro Plasma is good. You can try to hit like a light vehicle or light tank. You can try to hit the light vehicles, light tanks. So it probably would kill a Rhino at some point. And yeah, this one looks like Vader. I think I like the old look of the Firstborn Space Marines. The new Primaris ones are good, so I can kind of see why. But I like these ones a little bit better than the newer ones. God, this one's not fitting on. Because overcharge, we ain't no pussies all the way over. We always overcharge. Ooh, I would love to overcharge, but every dead berserker means I don't get to charge in with them. Yeah. I should actually no. I do overcharge with my Hell Blasters because if they die, right, I get to like shoot on death kind of deal. So I do overcharge because they're dead anyways. It's kind of weird. The Dark Angels stuff, they get like a detachment for just straight chaplains, and they get an attachment for just plasma Hell Blasters. From punching my camera over and over again, yeah, that's not. I feel yeah. Punching cameras and everything. On my guard characters, you should overcharge your characters on your guard character, because what is it? The Krieg get med packs or something? My friend does it all the time. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna overcharge my my plasma guns on my 20-man Krieg, and there's 4 plasma guns. All 2 of them died. Okay, next turn they all come back. So that's kind of insane. It is very insane that they just all of a sudden just come back. What does the med pack do? So for the medics in the Krieg, right? You get to bring back D3 models. If you have 2 med kits and a 20-man blob, is D3 plus 1 is bring back. Yes, they're very, very good. So that is why people always overcharge with the plasma gun. I only know this because one of my friends plays a bunch of Death Courts of Krieg, and it's really strong. Yeah, people who play guard, they're built different. How do you bring 2 medkits in the 10-man? You don't. I'm talking about a full 20-man, because you're only allowed to bring 1 medkit per 10-man. I'm talking about a 20-man. 20-man can bring 2. Is this also on the 40? It is on the 40. They will be better. Yeah, they do. I do play Krieg. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't play Krieg, so you guys definitely know a lot better than I do. But yeah, if you're below starting strength with the Death Courts of Krieg, I believe you get a +1 to hit. Yeah, below starting strength. And then if they're below half strength, they get +1 to wound. As I use my infantry as sacrificial blobs. Yes, you should, to make way for your vehicles. Man, seeing my friend play like guard is tough. Having to remember all your war gear is so tough. What is it? What does he have on, like, literally just like the Death Course of Krieg? A Voxcaster, right? A Voxcaster, a medkit. I don't even remember what else there were. Only 10 Lehman Russes. You can definitely run that many Lehman Russes. How many Lehman Russ variants are there? There's a lot, right? There's... oh god, how many are there? Only 1? Oh, press 0. I mean, there's Lehman Russ Battle Tank. There's Lehman Russ Exterminator. There's Lehman Russ Improves Ballistic, so it stacks. Ooh, it does stack, does it? But can you... did they make it so you can only get a bonus of +1, though? Ooh, Krieg's getting on +2s. No, I think... no, it does stack, does it? I'm pretty sure it does work that way. You could definitely take 10. Yeah, I can definitely take 10 Lehman Russ battle tanks. If you're playing a big giant game. Ow. Okay, get in the base, and that is the Ancient. It stacks from what I know. You're probably right on that part. I probably haven't played a lot of games of 11th. I only played, I think, if I count, only 3 games of 11th. But I think that has shown up a couple times. There you go. That's all the characters for the Space Marines. I'm gonna skip the Intercessors because I'm unsure what to do with them. I also need to... oh, bye, Egglord. Goodbye. Goodbye. Scout Sentinels give rerolls 1s to hit. That is true. Stretch break. Ah. Oh, I think I just cracked the bone, or cracked the... whatever it was. I like the Scout Sentinels. I think they kind of... it's either the Scout Sentinels or the new, like, what are those ATVs called? I can't remember. So, buff must also stack. It could be true. You could... oh, I'm not too sure. I have to read the core rules again. But I think the hit modifiers are usually only +1s or so. But I'm not too sure. But if the debuff stack and the buff stack, it should be good. What is it? What is that? The new vehicle that came out. I can't remember what it's called. Let me just search it up because I kind of remember. I kind of don't. My friend has 2 of them. Because Scout Sentinels are fighting for the same role as... which one was it? Ah, the hippogriff. Yeah, the hippogriff. So you can either, I think you can either take one or the other, because you kind of fill the role up the light vehicle, fast vehicle kind of deal. But yeah, it's very good. What was the other one I'm thinking of? Hellhounds are pretty good. You hit with the hellhound and you basically ignore cover, which is very, very good. Ignoring cover, I think is very good in this edition, because if your unit is fully within cover, your opponent takes a -1 to hit, which is pretty strong. Okay, I will be right back. I gotta go to the washroom, and so I'll be back later in like 5 minutes or so. Okay, I'm back. Does the Librarian Psychic Feel No Pain work on a Smite backcrying since it's a psychic attack, or is it not? I don't know. That I have to check what Hazardous does. If Hazardous allows you to take a Feel No Pain. Let's take a look. Warhammer community. Take a look at the core rules. Let's see. Core rules. So let's see, Hazardous. Mortal wound. I think yeah, you can. It looks like you can. Inflicts mortal wounds, blah blah blah. Yep. It does not say anything about you can't use feel no pains against it. Against psychic. Oh, against psychic attacks? Then no, it would not work. If it's just against psychic, then it wouldn't work. If it says you have a feel no pain of like on the data sheet, then it will work. If it's only against psychic, then it's only against psychic. Okay, what was it doing? Oh yeah, we were skipping over the intercessors because I don't know quite yet about what I'm gonna do with them. They might replace my old ones. I have the eradicators right here. That's backfiring? That is a very good question. You're gonna have to talk to someone who probably knows more than me. That is It's like an emissary has feel no pain against mortals. True. Where is the base? Okay, there we go. 3 bases, 3 40 mil bases with the eradicators. 1, 2, and 3. I think my friend gave me too many bases. I think the Armageddon gives me more. Well, it counts as mortals, just not psychic attacks. Oh yeah, because it's so weird. I'm unfortunately not a tournament organizer, but I would agree with stop motion because technically, it's not like you're not taking wounds from a psychic attack. You're taking mortal wounds from like just failing from failing the hazardous stuff. So they're kind of different at that point. Let's see. 28, 29, 25. Just never roll to get blown up and succeed every time. True. Just never roll for hazardous. There you go. God, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with these eradicators. That's a good question. Where's 29? 29 is here. There's only one mortal now. Is there only one mortal for hazardous? Is it? I thought the unit just straight up dies. I'm sorry, the model just straight up dies. Unless it's a character, then they take 3, right? Okay, where's 24? 24 is... Huh, where is it? Is it on? Is it over here? Nope. We always do this every single time. It's like, oh, where's the sprue? Can take hazards then? For everything except monsters and vehicles, which is 3. Oh, okay. It's only one mortal wound. Okay, okay. That is good to know. Can take hazards. And didn't they always take hazards if they overcharge? I'm pretty sure that has always been the case. Okay, cut that out. Okay, I think I have the core rules open. I just closed them. Never mind. I can't believe I closed. They just tank it because they have 2 wounds. Yes. The Hellblasters and a lot of Space Marines have... They have 2 wounds. Yeah, I see it now. Yep. Yep. I think stop... what is it? Stop motion is right. To make a hazard roll for a unit, roll 1d6 on a 1 and 2. That roll fails and that unit suffers 1 mortal wound or 3 mortal wounds instead of 8 if each model in that unit is a monster or vehicle. If more than 1 hazard roll is required per unit, make all the rolls simultaneously. That was word for word, by the way. If you want to take a look at how hazard rolls work, there is the core rules on the Warhammer website you can check out. Or if you guys want, I can put it in the Warhammer Discord chat and just pin it for the time being. Whichever one floats your boat. But more occurring. Yeah, they're more occurring because now it's on the 2. A 1 and a 2, which is scary. It's very, very scary. Okay, how the hell does this fit on? Okay, so this one goes like this, right? Does it go like this? Gonna play a game to know our 2k points. I would argue Plato says a human being is a featherless biped, therefore a redemptor is a human, therefore not a vehicle and should only take 1 wing. I rest my case. Ooh, we're doing that. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how the hell does this fit? Oops. So I got the rock right here. I hold it like this. Then this goes on like this. Oh no, like this. No, a little bit higher. Okay, so I was right the first time. I'm just paranoid. There we go. Okay, so it goes on like that. Gonna go almost only monsters because my enemy's going knights. Ah, the knights. I hear bad things about knights. They just suck. That's all I hear about. All the knights just suck. Had to hold both the pieces together and put the backpack in. Really? Okay. Oh, I got it on. Nice. I just slipped it in. Hello, Marthas. How you doing? How are you doing? I got it on. So far, I did not like how they did the Gravis thing. That was really awkward to do. 28. I think 28 is on this one. It is. There we go. Then we need a helmet. What is the helmet option? 22? 22. We're going over all the helmets here. You know, to hold the pieces being glued for 1 minute and the bond is strong enough, but the glue will fully cure in 24 hours. I hate how that works, but it has to work that way, unfortunately. Okay, how does this work? Oh, I see. So I put it on like this. Which way does it look? Does it look this way? It does look to the left. Let me put this in. And then it should... There we go. It shouldn't wiggle out. I don't understand the appeal of the Eradicator still. I think I like the Terminators a little bit better. I think you can't be either or... You can't be both. You have to be either the Terminators or you have to be like the Gravis armor. That's so weird. So if hazards are on 2, do Redemptors get wrecked by the plasma gun, which I do d6 plus 1. I don't know math, but it seems like a lot of self-damage. There's 3 wounds each time. Since the hazard is separate. Yeah, you have to do the hazard roll separately. So in a scenario, right, you'd be like, hey, I'm going to overcharge my plasma gun, right? Normally, you would roll the hazard after you shot with the gun, but people tend to forget, so sometimes people roll it before they shoot so they don't forget. It was so back in 9th edition. True. Yep. Stop motion is correct. Well, what you do? I need 27. Okay, 27 is there. But yeah, I think a lot of people tend to roll the hazard roll first before they shoot. So so that they don't forget. But I can do either or. I tend to try not to forget. 31. Where is the 31? And I won't hear otherwise. I think they're kind of cool. I just actually don't know what the rules do, unfortunately. I would have to go take a look. But if they're good horde killer, like good infantry killer, then I am all for it. I'm correct. I'm perfect. No one can peek me. You are. I'm gonna tell you right now, some motion. You are like my encyclopedia for Warhammer. You definitely know your stuff. You definitely know your stuff because I think you tend to play a lot more games than I do, most likely, and then you kind of like read up on what each army does. So I will give you this praise. You just remember? Oh, you just remembered? That doesn't sound like a good sign that you just remembered something. I got young brain. You do have young brain. You just absorb the materials better than old people. One friend thinks I have autism. Really? I have no idea. I'm no doctor, so I can't diagnose. When attacking infantry, they get blasted. Is that horde or elite infantry or middle? I would say that's definitely a horde killer. If they're trying to kill hordes, then that's like a good way. Sustain hits 1 is also an added bonus too. It seems like they're really good for orcs. That's all I'm getting right now. Okay, maybe I might run them in Dark Angels. 30. Where's the thing for 30? 37. 30, right there. You know, now that I look at them in person, they look less garbage than they were in the picture. That's all I'm saying. The Eradicators look less garbage. You're mostly just neuro. If I have it, I'm not negatively affected by it, so I'm good. And if you don't tell anyone, like, if you tell them, like, let's say, like, someone is autistic, no one's gonna know until you tell them, essentially. No one is actually gonna know. I had a friend. I didn't know he had ADHD until he told me. Because I thought he was completely normal. Then he told me, I was like, oh. I literally, if he never told me, I wouldn't have known. Where is it? What is it? 26. I'm looking for 26. Is it on here? Is it on here? Guys, you see an arm called 26? There's 36. There's no 26. There's 47. 26 is a gun? Oh, it is right here. Already do the same thing. They do the same thing. One is battle line. And then the other is just like... I have no idea. Can't afford extra for Infernus Eradicators. It is. Ooh. Infernus Marines are good though. Wait, how the hell? Wait, what? Oh, it holds it like this? That's so weird. Okay. Are more killy. Oh, so with the I guess what you're trying to say is that the heavy intercessors are good for holding objectives. I have never seen anyone use heavy intercessors except if they're running something similar to the Imperial Fist detachment. Oh, did I just snap it? Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, maybe this one's higher up. Yeah, this one's a little higher up. And then that should work. And then this one should fit snug now. There we go. Okay, and then this guy has a gun. Better Overwatch. Plus, I believe they remove cover. Yeah, usually flamers ignore cover. Oh, the thing with stratagems now. Overwatch only works at the end of movement now, actually, if you guys know that. So, technically, you can fire at anything. So, if it even hadn't moved, if the thing you haven't even moved in the movement phase, you can still fire Overwatch at the end of movement. You can't fire Overwatch at the end of... What is it? Like charge or anything now. It's just at the end of movement. Plus, you can't reroll anything now, which is very good. No rerolls for you in Overwatch. So I am very scattered brain right now. So I hope you can make sense of what I'm trying to say. And the other thing is that you also can only use one strat on them per phase. So if you want to do rerolls, you're only ever gonna get rerolls for that phase on the one unit. If you want to use two strats, no can do. No two strats for your guys. Maybe I should put in that one. You always make the sense, maybe. No, I do not make any sense. Did I put this on right? No, that is right. Oh, opposite way. Oopsies. It's at the end of phase, but can be turned for pushes from squish armies. That is true. I'm so glad they took out the reroll to hits, because rerolling hits in Overwatch sounds kind of good. Okay, there we go. That is one Eradicator, and then we move on to the second one, which is going to take a while to do. So 39, there's 39. And then, what is it, 34. Okay, there we go. And then 35. Okay, there we go. It favors speed range. What makes Infernus good at Overwatch? Ooh, that is a good question. With the Infernus Marines, do you see how they have no ballistic skill? Basically, all you're doing is rolling for the amount of attacks you're getting, and you just auto hit. That's kind of just it. So for Overwatch, you don't have to roll for sixes. You just determine the number of attacks using dice, and then you just auto hit after that. So it's really good. So yeah, it's super good. Flamers are good for Overwatch. Because they just ignore the sixes. Do we still have secondaries to kill a specific unit where you choose a game target? Yes. Yes, you do. There is, I believe, a secondary called, like, you choose like a beacon unit, and it's like, oh, your opponent chooses this beacon unit. They have to keep it alive until the end of your turn. So he nominates a unit. It's like you have to kill this unit. And then you don't kill it, he gets points for it. Was you have to roll a 6, but I assume that overrides torrent, does it not? Yeah, I would say like I said before, torrent weapons don't have ballistic skill, right? So with the torrent weapon, you're only rolling for the amount of shots, and for those amount of shots you get, they just auto hit, and then you just roll the wound roll, and that's it. Because when you look at the torrent weapons, they don't have a ballistic skill. So how are you gonna roll a 6 for them? But yeah. Oh, you know what? If you guys want a good video to watch, I can recommend you guys a video if you want to watch it for learning how to play Warhammer. It came out, I believe, yesterday. Actually, it came out yesterday. Sorry, I'm looking for something. 33. There it is. Is treated to always roll a 6 to hit, but do not get the benefit of sustains or lethals. Yes, that is correct. Correct the mundo according to stop motion. Plugging the tabletop. Yeah, I'm plugging it in right now. I was watching it yesterday. I was like, man, this is honestly pretty good for people who want to learn how to play tabletop. Sorry, how to play Warhammer. It's a very, very good video. I was watching probably like the first half of it, and then they had their demo game, and yeah, it's very good. They know how to teach their people. Okay, next page. Then 50. No, Psychic doesn't get around this in Overwatch is an unmodified roll at 6. True. That's very true. So with the Overwatch, you always hit on unmodified roll at 6. Unless stated otherwise. I think some units can bypass it. I believe the Canoptic Doomstalker makes it so when you Overwatch, you hit on 5s and 6s, which is really good. Yeah, so from what Stop Motion says, they always hit on an unmodified roll of 6 unless stated otherwise. You can go with that as well. Is having good Overwatch unit important? I don't really think so. But that's coming from like a person who plays melee heavy armies. It really depends. If you're playing a really shooty army, I guess it kind of does. Guess pre Overwatch, and Overwatch is on a 2+. Depends on the army. Yeah, it entirely depends on if you're playing like a shooty army. I would say yes. If you're playing a very melee army, it kind of depends on what unit you're bringing. So otherwise, no. Since it makes your opponent hesitate. Yeah, having an option of one unit that actually is good at Overwatch makes your opponent hesitate. Okay, Hexmark Destroyer is pretty... Why did I cut this one out? What the hell? Oh well, that's fine. We'll just keep it like that. I didn't even realize I cut out the other backpack. And 37. There you are. But if you're looking for something... I honestly don't know what has good Overwatch in Space Marines that is really good. I think if you really want to, I think the Rep X, the Repulsor Executioner, is pretty good if you want something you want to Overwatch it. Because if you look at how many guns a Repulsor Executioner has, it's a lot. It's a lot of guns. So if you want that to be like a good unit to Overwatch, I would choose that. Due to the amount of guns it has. Oh, I already got that. Let's there you go. That's kind of all you need. Flamers hit automatically, so they're really gonna Overwatch. Yes, they hit automatically, which is so good. Hello, Unshutter. How are you doing? How are you doing? See, you joined the stream. You have to automatically tell me what army you like to play on Warhammer, or if you don't have an army, tell me which one interests you. Models aka attacks with a charge becomes longer. So Overwatch them if they try to move out, so Noodle will keep them back since he doesn't want to lose. Hi Noodle in chat. Hi Desert Foxy, how are you doing? Oh, speaking of that stop motion, you can't actually Overwatch during the charge phase anymore. It's at the end of... It's only at the end of movement now. They changed it. Unless I read the rules wrong, but that is what it is. Overwatch. Yep, Overwatch. That's what I mean. Yeah, okay. Just, I think I understood what you said then, most likely. Do only Armageddon box, but I mostly play Necrons. Let's go. Oh, you're another Necron player? To avoid being Overwatch. True. You're like the 50th Necron player I have met so far. I'm so sorry, Unshutter. You might work to clean the model after cutting it when you get to that point. Oh, sure. I'm doing push to fit models, so it might be a little bit different. So, what do you say? How to clean the model or after cutting it off, you get to that point? Okay, so I'll cut off this one right here. If you're wondering. So you cut it off, right? Boom, boom. And it's a pretty clean cut, but if you look... Oh, let me try to get a very, very close one. Oh, it's kind of hard to see, but at the very... Sorry, the camera is usually pretty good, but it's not the greatest right now. But if... you can't even show it. But yeah, if you look right there, you can kind of see it. Okay, that's where I cut it off. Yeah, you see the excess plastic. I would grab a metal file and then just like file it away. It should do the trick, but I think I cut a little bit too deep with this one. Yeah, I cut a little bit too deep. But usually you file it off, and then once you paint it, it should be mostly gone. I mean, that's the best I'm gonna get. But yeah, this kit's usually pretty good. So there's like no mold lines on it, and yeah. Can you shoot the same turn you deep strike? For example, I got Uriel giving Sternguard deep strike. Can you come in and blast right away? Yes. Can you use the file to do it? You can use the file to do it, or if you have a lot, you can use a hobby knife, right? This one's kind of rusty, but hobby knives work too. So like if you have excess, you just like shave it off kind of like this, right? Actually, I have a little bit here, honestly, so I can shave off a little bit. Oh, this hobby knife is so dull. I'm so sorry. But yeah, you would just shave it off a little bit like that. Oh, mine's too dull or something? Yeah, you might have to change the blade. Mine's really dull right now. That's the same hobby knife I have? Oh, you have this one too? Oh, I guess so. But yeah, that one's very dull right now. 43. You want either to make them fear and not fully commit to their army or body block to charge. You can shoot right after coming out of defect or reserves, but will count as you having as moves so you don't get heavy. That's true. That you would paint before you glue it together, or could you make it work after putting it together? Oh, that's another good question, Desert Foxy. The only reason that you would want to do like sub-assembly, which is painting them all in separate parts, is that I think it would kind of come a lot cleaner, because if you look here, when it's fully assembled, there may be some parts that are hard to get to, right? So like for instance, this little gap here might be hard to get with the paintbrush. If you leave the arms like out, it's a lot easier to get to the harder to reach places. And then once you finish painting all the separate parts, you put it all together and it looks a lot cleaner. I did the same thing for one of my models, which I don't have anymore because I gave it to a friend. But I sub-assembled that into maybe like 5 different parts because that model was crazy to paint. it was honestly the craziest model I probably painted. Only 3 aggressors, and then the Armageddon Vanguard, and all of them memoryless. I put some together, but I think I'm gonna have to paint some parts too. Yeah, it's honestly it's all up to preferences. Some people fully like to do sub-assembly. Some people fully like to do fully assemble model and then paint it. Some people do a mix. I tend to, if I'm doing like a very, very detailed model, for example, like a character, I would definitely do a sub-assembly. If I'm doing something like these eradicators right here, I'll just like fully assemble them. And because they're very basic to paint, it's like one or two, it's like a couple colors and whatnot. Does the paint affect how it glues together or not really? I'm trying to gather some tips. So when you glue the model together after you like sub-assembled it, right? Sometimes when you, let's say like I get glue on like a part, right? And I'm trying to glue it, it will probably like ruin your paint job. So you gotta be careful about that too. So that's one thing. So when you're gluing this stuff together, try to avoid the painted areas that are gonna be seen. So like when you're gluing on the arm, you want to glue like the parts that actually going on to the body. So like the armpit area to like the body is where it's like you're not gonna see it. Sorry for the bad explanation. That's kind of the way I would. That's kind of like the way I would try to explain it. Okay, let's do the rest of this. That is helpful. Thank you. No problem. Sorry that my English is very bad when trying to explain things, as thoughts are hurdy right now, or all the time. But yeah, yeah, I'm glad that you're getting into Warhammer. It's a lot to take in when you have no one to tell you how to do it correctly, kind of deal. If that makes any sense? It is. It's a lot of work to get into this hobby. It's a lot of work. Like when I first got into the hobby, I had to watch a bunch of videos about how to do stuff correctly, and apparently I missed the point where I was trying to spray paint some stuff, and I accidentally spray painted literally, like, I grabbed the can. So imagine, let's say this is the can. I was like this close to the mini when I sprayed it. Just like this close, and I held it down like that. Don't do that, by the way. On a deep a unit to do actions, that's true. Board hidden behind the building around 12 in your front, and then so one that you get charged. I like that. Yeah, you want to set up for charges. I like that. Set up for the charges, and it should be good. Which one? This one. Something to do for all, something creative that I want to enjoy. I used to build some World War II tanks and planes and kits, and so I was always interested in Warhammer. Oh, that's great. This hobby is so great. You can always, I think some people only paint and build the minis. You can just do that. There's no shame in just wanting to paint some cool minis and not playing the game. But playing the game is also very cool too. So I would at least give it at least one try. It's just a lot to take in. It's very complicated, but it's also very fun. And this one's facing the same way too. Oh, they will start making mistakes and glues. That is very true. I think I hesitated a couple times because I was wanting to charge in, and it had a big scary thing they could potentially overwatch me with. So you have melee armies are very fun, but they can also be very hard because you have to learn how to stage all your melee units to make a big push kind of deal. So basically, by turn 3, I have every single unit I want on the board ready and trying to charge in, and then yeah, you want to charge in, and then you fail all of your charges, even with rerolls, which really sucks. You ever failed 6 charges before? It sucks. I'm building a painting site, then try the game. Do you play mostly 40k? I play mostly 40k. I sometimes play what's its face? I sometimes play Age of Sigmar, and I think those are the 2 tabletop games I like to play. But if you have any 40k questions, I can try to help you as much as possible, but there's a new edition, so it's kind of hard. But if you join the Discord, I'm very sure that there are people there that can help you more than I'm able to. Everyone's friendly. They don't bite. There's a lot of friendly people in the Discord. I hope so. I hope that there's a lot of friendly people. What is it? Oh yeah, I tried to make my Chaos Space Marines shooting heavy army, and I think it's kind of working. I just don't know what detachment I want to rock. That's the thing. I tried pack down zealots. I like it a lot, but keeping track of marks of chaos is kind of difficult. I think I'm probably gonna go back to Felhammer Siege Host and Devotee of Destruction, so I can buff my Havocs and Obliterators. Man, I also do hate the fact that every single Chaos Space Marine list is still running Defilers. I hate Defilers so much. The fact that you have to actually run one to actually have a kind of a good chance of winning is kind of rough. Line breakers units are good all-round stats, and crush against your enemy line, make them focus on them. Okay, indirect fire, cheap units or counterweight units sometimes that move fast and pushes hard, jump packs, objective monkeys like Calidus. In stop motion, you definitely know what you're talking about. I just learned about what was our friend talking about? He was talking about what was that terrain called? Suddenly I forget what the name was called, but I think it started with an E. I totally forget. I'll have to talk to him again about it because I actually don't remember. Distraction current pick does its distraction. A bait unit. Yes, a bait unit. Be tempted to attack, but it's a trap. My friend does that to me all the time. What, like, I think he does it with the Orc Commandos, and I always fall for it, which kind of sucks. Orc Commandos are bait. Current effects are also bait. But also, if you leave them alone, they kind of hit you pretty hard. There we go. Almost done the Eradicators. That's what you mean. Yeah, I joined it. I agree with stop motion. If you want to join the Discord, I am sometimes there, but there are plenty of people that can definitely help you out if you want to learn how to play what's its face? Warhammer. Home objective would be my intercessors, Linebreaker, Vanguard, and Deep Strike, Stern Guard, Wellbearing, and Aggressors, and Apothecary, Open Breaker. I like the idea with the intercessors. You have a screening line there, so your opponents don't get to Deep Strike. Infiltrators, your Deep Strike, and early bird attackers. I'm just thinking, are scouts, Space Marine scouts, still good? Because I know they can uppy downy. Uppy downies are usually pretty good, but I don't know if that's the case right now. We'll have to glue that on. Let's see. Oh, this brew is almost done. We are good. This brew is gone. Throw that off to the side, and then we are done our eradicator. Does it go? Yeah, it goes on this way. There we go. Let's not try to puff up the purity seal. I almost pushed it all the way down and was snapped off. And this one, which one does it go? Oh, shoot. Okay, I got them mixed up. Oh well, that's fine. Almost there. Did I pass over the Vanguard vets? I think I did, but those are all the eradicators done. The Land Raider. Did I skip over the Vanguard vets? I think I did. I did. Okay, I did. There we go. I'm somewhat new, but our spies always say aka Red Terror, and unit that appears and charges kill a weak unit and disappears. As they fail to charge, they would disappear. Oh, that's a fun unit. Is that the one where you can use subterranean? Is it subterranean assault for the tier units? You run a bunch of Raveners and then Trigons and then the Red Terror and just like pop up and then disappear. That sounds like a lot of fun, but also a big pain to deal with. 42. Are you here? Is it a backpack? No, it's not a backpack. There you are. Okay, yeah, the Vanguard vets are definitely going for Blood Angels. Definitely, definitely. 42 and then 40. Where is that 40? Where is it? Did I cut it out by mistake? I did not. Spies are something very new. I don't know what spies... Oh, they are pretty new, huh? Okay, right there. Ooh. And slowly just make their weight worth at the end if you have an unharmed target and swing the game to victory. When you say spies stop motion, do you mean the ones that are uppy downies? Is that what you're referring to? Or are you referring to something completely different that I'm also new to? Get this one in. There we go. Dang. And then I need 39. There's Calidus, a fitting destroyers, and the Night Lord's character. But they're not Flexos right there. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So they're kind of like uppy downies. But there's something different, because if they're not within melee, then they get to disappear. Okay, okay. I think that's pretty cool. But Red Terror is more uppy down. The Red Terror model is very, very cool. It's big though. What kind of base is it on? I think it's on a 80 mil or something. That's really big. Please tell me you use the Red Terror or a lot stop motion. If you don't, I'm gonna be very upsetty spaghetti. That thing is so cool. It's almost as cool as Norn Emissary. Each fight phase. Uppy down is at the end of each enemy phase. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that seems really, really good. Battery. Okay. And 43. You didn't get them? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that kill team box was super, super good. I'm so sorry that you didn't get one. That's very I'm very sorry. Nothing is as cool as a Norn Emissary. Nothing is cool as a Norn Emissary. Those things are just super, super cool. Ooh. There it is, 43. Speaking of Norn emissaries, did I tell you? Oh, I didn't. I don't think I told you this, but during that tournament I played in, right? And I joined the tournament with a buddy, right? My buddy had the unfortunate. It was very very unfortunate because he had to play against that guy. Yeah, he unfortunately had to play against that guy, which is so sad. It's so sad. I felt so sorry for him. Yeah, you know, this guy's list, that guy's list was like the most unfun list I saw. It was, what the hell was it? It was so unfun to play against. He was basically playing Crusher Stampede, right? Like the very big Monster Mash one. And he ran like 3 Norn emissaries, like 2 Trigons, 3 Exocrines. I don't even know how many more big creatures he ran, but he ran just like a very unfun list. It was so unfun. Yeah. My friend, you know what was the worst part though? So the tournament's pretty chill, right? And my friend, he forgets to shoot with his Repex, his Repulsor Executioner, right? And it was just about to go into the charge phase, and my friend's like, hey, I forgot to shoot with my Rep X. Can I shoot it? And they were just about to go into the charge phase. And that guy says, no, you can't because we're in the charge phase. So my friend lost a whole like unit of shooting with his biggest gun. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Also the fact that his opponent didn't explain what his army did was also pretty bad as well. When you don't explain what your army does and what it literally doesn't do anything in the game. Yeah, the Repex doesn't do anything in the game, but still, like my buddy was pretty choked about that. But yeah, my buddy conceded at turn 3 too. He conceded at turn 3 because it was not worth it. It was definitely not worth it to play out that game. But yeah, when you have to kill at least 1 Norn emissary a turn, it becomes very difficult. Where is that leg I'm looking for? 40, 44? Yeah, 44. Where is it? Where the hell is it? I'm looking for a leg. And I can't see it. Where are you? When affected the charge phase, there's literally nothing between the shooting a charge or what affected your friend shooting it. Yeah, but the guy was being like a douchebag and said he couldn't shoot with it because they were technically in the charge phase where they were just beginning to get into it. Yeah, so the guy was just being a dick. That's kind of just it. Where am I dumb? Where is this leg? Or did I put it on already? I did not put it on already, and it's not there. Is it on the other sprues? No, it is not. I play flexible and will not only go back and stuff, it were too deep. Like we should redo a whole thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. But it wasn't that deep, and it was just like nearing the end of shooting, and he just forgot. But yeah, if it's too deep, then I just say no. If it's like way past it, it's like If it's like balls deep into the fight phase, it's like, hey, I forgot to shoot with my rep X, and that's a different story. But it was like just as soon it was turning into the charge phase. Did they number this wrong? 44. Where the hell is 44? Guys, I don't know where this piece is, and I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I found it. Never mind. I take that back. They put one leg on the other sprue, and you finally see it. But yeah, usually when I was playing in a tournament, I tell them it's like, hey, if you want to take stuff back, that's fine, but don't make it too late. Has an unhealthy amount of guns on it. It does, but it's okay. But usually when I play with a rep X, it usually doesn't perform that well. It's like overcosted. Like every time I shoot with any of the guns, it does not shoot that well. It does not shoot that well. Oh, this one is not going to go in. It does not fit snug. That's just your rolling? It is just my rolling. You should have seen my rolls yesterday, Wiffles. I played... Oh, shoot. The peg snapped off. Uh-oh. Okay, guess I'm gluing it on now. The peg snapped off. Much with GW or IKEA instructions. I think I struggle more with IKEA instructions. The only thing I struggle with GW is finding this through. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Yeah, so the peg snapped off, which is really upsetting. So I gotta do things differently now. Yo, what's up, DD minis? What's up? I snapped off the peg up the Vanguard vet, and I need to glue it in now. Is max 10 clear steps? Yeah, it sucks that the peg snapped off, but you know, that's why we have glue here. Man, it's gonna look so bad. Oh, I didn't glue that piece on. Give me a second. Twice building my Vanguard vets? Really? So I'm not the only one then. Got so many barks. He started to part some out. That's good. I think a lot of LGS owners started to part some pieces out. I think a lot of them did. So far, the Vanguard vets kind of suck already to build. Thinks the instructions are not hard to understand. Maybe he's just smarter than the rest of us. Maybe that's why. He thinks he's better than the rest of us, that he can read GW instructions. Okay, I mean, most of us are pretty dumb. So yeah, he is a smarty smart pants. Okay, then I need the backpack, which is here. What's it? It's 48, 49, and 50. Okay, that's easy to understand, but like I said, I am dumb. $48, and there's 49. How's the painting up your warriors going? It's going good. Oh yeah, you were there for my Iron Warriors. I finished them off stream. I tried to paint them on stream, but it proved to be a little bit too difficult for me to be able to see under a tiny lines. But they are done. I think I will try to post them on Discord today after stream. I just have to take the picture first, but they are done. So Baka, they're very, very done. Oh, there we go. Okay, this one fits. Why did the other one suck to put in? there we go. That I can see where the food stuff's up. Ooh. Okay, did I put a helmet on this? Yes, I did. So this goes on. Yeah, Vanguard Vets I'm gonna be running with my probably Space Marine Captain and Blood Angels. What is it? I think when they charge in, they get lethal hits. Yeah, I think they get lethal hits when they charge in. And then this goes on here. And that is a almost done Vanguard Vet, if the leg doesn't pop off. Then we need to grab 5 bases, and then we're good. Pilgrim Warrior from Trent Crusade? Nice! Trent Crusade is very, very good from what I've seen. The models are pretty. We don't need a 40mm base anymore. We need 5 of these. That is 5. Okay. And then that is the first Vanguard Vet, which I accidentally snapped the base. Snapped one piece off of. I'm so glad they don't have flight stands. Flight stands suck. Have you guys probably have built at least one flight stand in your like hobbying career, right? They really suck. There's one Vanguard Vet. Damage 2. I think they used to be 1 damage intense, so that's good. They're damage 2? That's better. That's way better. That's really, really good. I like that. I need 1. Yeah. Oh, I need to buy some stuff off Amazon. I need to buy Simple Green. Yeah, I think it's called Simple Green. I need to strip some models up their paint, and I'll do that for a bunch of them too. Then I need 2. Where is 2? 2 is over here. But yeah, if you want to see the finished Iron Warriors like Havocs, I can pull them up if you want to see them, Sobaka, but they're all the way in the living room, which is honestly not that far away, so it's up to you if you want to see them all. That's 4. There's 4. But just a heads up. Oh, you can create threads in the Discord? I didn't actually realize that. Let me know if you want to create threads in the Discord. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm not too sure. I'm not too good with creating Discord servers, unfortunately, but it is there. Oh, I need 3. Where the hell did I not cut out 3? I did not. There we go. Now I cut out everything I need at the moment. Put that head on. And then, yeah. There we go. Wow, I need to shave that off. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go, that's good. Then we put this guy in. And then... Oh, is that... Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Never mind. I thought it was an oh no moment, but we're good. We're good. I thought Okay, let's not try to snap off this peg. I hope it doesn't. No, okay, we're good. We are good. For now. There we go. Now it fits on. Oh, it's overhanging so much. Like, holy. It's literally just like... It's doing something like the Michael Jackson thing. It's funny. Oh, it's not fully in. I gotta push the peg a little bit harder. Or I can just cut it off and glue it in. I think I might just cut it off and glue it in. I'll just cut this off. I don't want it. We don't need it. Then that's good. Then we just glue it on. There we go. And it should fit on like so. There we go. That's way better. That is way, way better. Now I just leave it like that. Then we get the other things. I need 6 and I need 5. And it should be on the other sprue. Where's 6? There you are. Is that... Oh, what the hell? Okay, there we go. Oh, I see. I see. I noticed that problem too. It seems like a problem with the kit. Yeah, it's... A lot of it is like that. This one has a plasma pistol? Oh, it does. Yeah, sometimes the peg don't sit fully flush when you push them in. So if you're a new person that is using push to fit models, you're probably not gonna try to cut it out, but sometimes you do. But I think so far, like you said, Unshuttered, this kit kind of sucks for this kit kind of sucks for the Vanguard vets. They're not that good right now. They're really not that good. Okay, where's 5? There you are. Okay, that's good. Let's not snap this one off, hopefully. If it doesn't fit on perfectly, we're gonna snap off the peg. So I can post on doing pictures for a guide to Warhammer now. Nice. Have fun with building your guide. It's gonna be good. Should I just cut off this peg too? But goodbye, Sun Ocean. Have a good, wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, I'm cutting this one off. I'm cutting this one off too. I'm just gonna glue it on. I'm just gonna glue this on. And that should hopefully fit. Yep, that works. Now just glue it on. I think I have enough glue. I think this is all the glue I need. Yeah, it's only halfway done, so it should be good. There we go. And that one fits. Oh, forgot to cut off this piece. Yeah, I think I can fully assemble everything. Everything doesn't look too hard to paint. Because it's just Space Marines, and Space Marines are typically pretty easy. Minus the special character ones like Reboot Gilliman. Painting that, I did paint it. It was a lot of work to do. A lot of work. Yeah, I don't have the model on hand with me, so you can't see it under camera, but I did snag a picture before I gave it to a friend. That thing was so much work to do, like holy. Back-breaking work for painting a mini. Literally back-breaking because I was hunched over on a table. I was hunched over painting that thing. Was it 9? I need 9. Where the hell is 9? There you are. Found you. And we do this one. Push that in. Push this in. And try not to snap any pieces off. There we go. We push this in. I'm just wondering what the difference is between a Vanguard vet and a Jump Intercessor. The only thing I can actually tell is maybe the power sword. And yeah, that's literally just it. And I guess when you color it, you have gold helmets instead to depict that they're veterans. There we go. That is the second one done. Well, I guess the thing with push to fit is that I guess they're relatively faster to build than a lot of the other ones. That's what I think. but having them be not multi-part, so it's always just a standard like, hey, you can only build it this certain way. Cut out 12, cut out 11. 11 is not on the sprue. There it is. And then 10 is on the other one. They look nice. I don't own normal jump packs, so I wouldn't know. Oh, that is also something. They look very similar, is all I can tell you. Very, very similar. I think it's very, very hard to tell the difference if you put them side by side. The only difference I could see is that power swords. One has power swords, the other does not. The jump pack intercessors have chain swords. Wow, hi Theo, how you doing? I'm trying to build my Space Marine half of the Armageddon box, and so far the Vanguard vats really suck to build. By suck, I think I already snapped like a couple legs off already. This one doesn't want to fully push in. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Okay. And then I need 13. The war truck was funky as well. Was it really, Dwiffles? Was it really? Some of the stuff in the Warhammer store yesterday, they're very cool models. Ooh, they are. I guess now the Warhammer stores would have those models painted up for the new edition. But yeah, they're very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, I need 15. Power sword right here. Soon my desk will be covered by just unpainted Space Marine. Sooner or later. But in the next I guess I'm not too sure if I would be able to paint them on stream. I'm gonna get very, very busy within the next couple of weeks and probably won't have any time to do anything else, unfortunately. We'll see what happens. Okay, that one goes on, and then this one goes on. I don't know how this one fits on, actually. Time to just wing it? Maybe. There we go. The Dakar rig is very fun looking. The Dakar rig is very cool. Doesn't the Dakar rig get more shot? I think the Dakar rig gets more shots if you target infantry, which is very funny. So 16. Oh, this is only my 3rd Vanguard vet. Wow, I thought I was on my 4th. Yes. Thank you, Dwiffles. Thank you, thank you. That thing scares me the most out of the new box. It's very hurty. That one's very anti-horde. It is definitely anti-horde. I'm just thinking... Yeah, I think the new box doesn't have any like heavy vehicle killers. It's just a bunch of light vehicle killers. Almost done with the 3rd one. I think. Are you excited to fight only orcs for 11th edition? Oh boy, I already started fighting orcs already, Dwiffles. I fought some orcs on tabletop with my other buddy, and I'm getting absolutely destroyed by them. I think it's the fact that I don't know what kind of like anti-horde killing unit I have for Chaos Space Marines are. I think I targeted. I think I played that game completely wrong. Probably because I disembarked all my units on the first turn, unfortunately. So everything was disembarked. My My legionnaires disembarked the rhino first turn. My chosen disembarked the line raider first turn, and I did get to kill some stuff, but then it immediately almost died after that. But yeah, I'm still figuring out how to play Chaos Space Marines more. I just am looking for an anti-horde killing unit. Chain gun havocs will be good. Yeah, but I think I gave up on that. I think I'm gonna use like the chosen to be like anti-horde killing. Or either that, or I could run Chaos Terminators probably. One of those two. I think it would have to be melee to do the anti-horde killing. For shooting, they don't have a lot of shooting options, I believe. I'm gonna wait for the new starter kits to drop. Yeah, you should probably wait for the new starter kits to drop. I think they kind of announced them, but not really. There we go. Okay, and then I need 22. Did I cut out 22? No, I didn't. I did not cut out 22 yet. But yeah, yeah, I did cave in Dwiffles and got some chosen. I got 10 chosen, some cultists, and then for free shipping, I paid the pretty penny to get Abaddon because it seems like a cool painting project, which I might use for games later on. Armageddon is a bit pricey for me, and the fact that I have so much other stuff to do. Yeah, if you didn't want Armageddon, and you don't probably need all of the what's his face. You probably don't need all the units from Space Marines, but yeah, if you're on like a budget, then yeah, you can just wait for the starter kits and get all the units you kind of just want. Is no big deal. 23. If I fail the next game Dwiffles against my friend, I might be tempted to just bring a Chaos Knight and just call it that. I've never used a Knight before. I'm so tempted to bring a Chaos Knight against orcs. But the thing is, he's also running Beast Nega Boys, which is also scary. The Beast Nega Boys are kind of scary. Bring 3 crabs? Everyone wants me to bring defilers. I'm so sorry. I don't have any defilers, unfortunately. Probably at this time I should actually try to get one, but they're all sold out. And by the time I get one, they're probably gonna suck after that, because they're probably gonna get a second nerf. Yeah, I think I was looking at the top couple of lists for what is it? I was looking at the top list for like Chaos Space Marines, and all of them ran either 3 defilers or 2 defilers. So we're just gonna wait a bit until they get nerfed, because I am very certain that they're gonna get nerfed. We'll have terrain I want. Oh yeah, usually the starter kits come with terrain. That is very, very true. Very, very true. Wait a second. Oh, I see. I was like, why is there only just one arm like that? And then this one goes on like that, and then this arm goes here. Try hard? I am not try harding. I would never stoop that low. How the hell does this fit on? Like this? Fits on like this, right? This peg does not want to go in. Do I just cut it off and glue it on? I think I do. Yeah, let's just cut it off. And then we can just glue it on. There we go. And then we just glue it on now. Does it fit? It does fit. Okay, let's go on. Ah, that cool smell. I know some people like it. I kind of don't though. All right, now we just keep it like that, and it should fit. Then I need to add on the jump packs. Do you guys think I should build the intercessors? I don't know at this point because I have too many intercessors at this point for both of my Space Marine armies. I mean, the third option would be trying to start a third Space Marine army, but I don't know if I could or will. Because the third one I was looking at would be if I were to choose a third Space Marine army, it would probably be White Scars, but I also hate bikes. Blueberries, I had thought about blueberries at some point, but I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. I painted Marnius Calgar and Rabuda Gilliman for a friend, and I don't think I can do both of them again, because Gilliman took me about 8 hours total to paint in one sitting, and Marnius Calgar wasn't as bad, but he took like 6 hours to do. And I had to sub-assembly both of them to make sure they were perfect. So there's also that. Howling Griffins, what color scheme are the Howling Griffins again? I think, are they also like a white color scheme? McDonald's color scheme. How about we don't do the McDonald's color scheme? Yeah, it's good enough. We'll just leave it like that. No, it doesn't look right though. There we go. That's what I learned about the McDonald's color scheme. Really? That's so funny. That's super funny. Okay, on to the last Vanguard vat. This kit sucks. I just realized that if I just get some demons, I could play the Combat Patrol Warp Tund Hex Pack. Oh, is that the one? Oh no, I forgot demons actually do get detachments for their own army. You know what's really funny? They get detachments, but they also didn't get a codex for 10th edition. You found a solution to my horde problem? Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Please tell me what it is. Thousand Suns. I need flamers and screamers. Oh, Thousand Suns. I see. You're not gonna use pink horrors? I thought horrors were pretty good for Thousand Suns. Or is it just flamers and screamers that are good? Warhound with Vulcan Mega Bolters. I don't know if I can afford a Titan. That sounds kind of too much at that point. I mean, technically I could, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money right there. The biggest stack is the orcs will respect you. This is just for the combat patrol. Kind of unsure on the demons as a whole as all my currents are marines. Oh, like a whole entire demon army. Unfortunately, I don't know how demons play because I don't think anyone played an entire demon army in 10th edition because they also never got their 10th edition codex, so they were kind of just stuck with the index loadout. But if demons interest you, I'm just wondering what would be something similar to that. They don't have Titanic as combat patrol yet. You can play demons only. You can kind of, I believe. I don't know if they're supported in 11th. I wish my go-to Warhammer guy was here, but he is. I don't think he's here right now, unless there's another go-to Warhammer guy right now that I am unaware of. Nice, they fit snug. Finally, something that fits snug. Oh, this one goes up? Oh no, I'm on the other page. Okay, that's right. Okay, guess we don't need to look at that. Am I just prepping for my games in a few days, Lamal? That's okay. You got a lot of time. I know everything about Warhammer Demon and Heresy, therefore bad. Demon... Actually, do I have any demons? Chaos demons? I don't think I do. I was planning on getting some, but that would be way too much money. Plus, I also spent a lot of money on a bunch of Chosen. So, I said... I think I'm being hypocritical. I said I wouldn't spend money, then I spend money on like... What was it? I said I didn't have enough money for Corn Demons, but then I spend money for like Chaos Space Marine stuff, so I guess I am a filthy hypocrite and a filthy heretic at that point. Squeeze any last few paints and grab some any last second stuff. Ooh, yep, get some paints. Paints are always good if you want to fill out for like free shipping. No, wrong way. Let's see. This way, push it in, and then this. And voila, that is probably the last Vanguard vet. There we go. Let me do this, and it should fit good. If I can push it all the way in. That's good enough. Okay, that is 5 Vanguard vets done, and I think all the sprues are empty. That's good. Now I can toss these out. And I want right now mostly for terrain. I'm partway through base coating my 10th edition terrain. Ooh. Okay, now we do the land speeder. There is a lot more parts to this, but I think we can get it done. Yeah, I think I'll save the intercessors or something else. I honestly don't know what to do with them because I have like... At this point, I think I have like... If I include these ones, I have like 30 of them, which is not ideal. I think you only ever need like 10. Like two 5-mans, because all they do is sit in your home objective and screen. So where's 3? 3 is here. I need to lock down my art. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I need to actually just focus down on one thing. And so far, the one thing I'm doing is pretty much just painting up my Iron Warrior stuff, which is still a lot of work because Hazard Stripes are... I finally figured out how to do it, so that took way too long. The rest of it, it's just basically the gold trim, which also takes a long time. Okay, there's that, and then I need one. One is it this one right here? It is this really big piece. I've never had a Line Raider before, but I'm lucky enough to get one now because I think all the Line Raiders before this one was pretty old. I feel you trimming cause Thousand Suns. Yes, you feel my pain about doing trim. I've also painted Thousand Suns. It sucks. It really does suck because it takes a very long time. But when you when you finish it, right? It feels so good because they look so good afterwards. Okay, how does this fit on? So this fits on. So this, I'm holding it like this. And then it should go on like this. Do I have it? Do I have the wrong way? Oh, I do. It literally fits on like this. Okay. Ah, I see. It's at the middle. Okay, there we go. Lines were named after the legend Arkanlan. I don't know who that is, unfortunately. And then this fits on like this. Have I ever? No, I did push fit a big one. It was the Screamer Killer for the Tyranids. That was the only big one I did for push to fit. That thing is, I thought it was good, but it's not as good as I thought on tabletop. It just kind of screams at you and then does nothing. I'm curious, what does it actually do? I'm really curious because I kind of don't remember. I gotta look it up now. Okay, let's take a look. What does the Screamer Killer do? I feel like it was pretty lackluster for what it did, and probably rightfully so. But how many points does it cost? Oh no, it's pretty good. Okay, the passive kind of sucks though, but the melee weapons, like, oh god, that melee weapon hurts. It gets 10 attacks and does 3 damage apiece. It's not that tanky though. It is 9 toughness. That is not that good, honestly. 5 and 4. Where is 5 and 4? Whoa, where? Oh, yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. I see it. 5 and 4 are right here. There's 4. And then 5 is this big one right here. Oh, almost dropped that into oblivion, which is called the carpet. Hopefully you guys will never have to experience dropping stuff in the carpet before and then losing everything. Now, how does this fit? So I hold it. How do I hold it? Do I hold it like this? This kind of looks right. I have great carpet. That is worse than me. That is way worse than me. Like, holy. How the hell do you find anything that you dropped there? How do you find anything? Okay, I don't know if this is right, but I'm just gonna roll with it. That kind of looks right. Oh no, that is right. I got it right. We're good. My dorm has great pattern carpet for it. That is... Oh, you guys have it way worse than me. Gray carpet sounds awful. That does sound really awful. I cannot understand your pain. Torch parallel to the carpet. Torch? You have a torch in your room? I literally found a missing piece because I stepped on it. I think I've done that a couple times where I stepped on a piece and it's like, oh, this is a piece I'm missing because I stepped on it. I feel you. My phone does? Ooh. Okay. Need to push this all the way in or else it's not going to fit correctly. I'm probably going to snap a piece off, unfortunately. This piece is not going in the way I want it to. Now it is. Was colorful? Ooh. Oh, I see your vocabulary was colorful. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense if your vocabulary was colorful because you stepped on a thing. Oh, hi Seer. Hi Seer. Working on Armageddon. I see. Yeah, I am working on Armageddon. I am. It is. The Vanguard vets were by far the worst ones to build because I think I snapped a peg off at least twice on 2 different ones. But how are you doing? Yeah. Did you see the ogre mod tribes for Age of Sigmar? Those things look cool. I'm still hunting for a little Ripper Swarm guy who's somewhere near my desk yet elusive. I'm doing well. That's great. That's really good to hear. This land speeder is a little bit bigger than I thought. But that's better. That's good. That's a good thing. Taking a break from Armageddon at the moment. That's good. I am probably not going to build the intercessors because I have too many at this point. So I will have some intercessors that probably will not be built until I need them for something. Alright, there's the land raider. That's the land raider almost done. I need 9 and 10. There's 9. I like how the land raider can not land raider, land speeder can be used for either my Dark Angels and Blood Angels. I'm just thinking which one would it fit more, or which one would I like it to be in. I'm starting to Eradicators soon. That's good to hear. When you get to the Vanguard vets, you might also hate them more than the Intercessors, probably. Bits for the Bits class, Brew for the Sprue Throne. Hell yeah, brother. Because when I add the land speeder into... Oopsies. When I add the land speeder into Dark Angels, I think they also get the Raven Wing keyword. That's what I think how it works. Oh, it goes on like here. Okay, I see. Like this, like this, like this. No, I have literally no idea. No, it does fit on like this, huh? Since every other pick this trade doesn't align. It does not align, which also sucks. Also, I forgot to clean this up a little bit. For them and Storm Speeders too. Ooh. I have to look at that. I probably won't ever use those attachments, but it'll be nice to look at. I'm probably ever going to be using, like, the Dark Angel stuff for what's in it. So I am definitely running Wrath of the Rock, most likely. So how does this fit on? Does it fit on like this? Ew, it does. Nice. What a weird land speeder. Also, I don't know if it's gonna fit on. Oh, there we go. The front, and then this, and it should. There we go. We got a part of the line speeder done. Boo, Wrath of the Rock, boo. Yeah, you hate that, don't you, Dwaffles? Because making everything super tanky is super nice. Wrath of the Rock is so goated. I love that detachment. Which is why I'm running the Chaos variant in Chaos Space Marines, which is the same deal. I did see new ogres are pretty cool. I won't be getting them though. Yeah, I probably won't be getting them too. I got too many armies for Age of Sigmar. I think 3 is good enough. It's usually good enough. It's still one detachment that lost 2 in the event. Oh, that really sucks. That really does suck, holy. I've lost to nothing. I haven't played yet. You're going to either win all your games or lose all your games. There's no in between. So far, I'm on the side that usually loses every game. Super gamer. Yeah, you're the super gamer right now. Okay, does it fit on this way? I hope I don't get this backwards. Oh, I am gonna get it backwards. There we go. If it's on this way. Then it goes on. Oh, I should probably shave off some of it. My win and lose feel like 50-50 currently. They do feel like 50-50 to me. I think when you're trying to get better at the game, literally all you need to do, I know you hear this quite a lot, all you gotta do is just play a lot and that's it. Isn't that the ideal win rate for a game? Usually it's ideal, but sometimes it's very hard to do because like I think for most of 10th edition, I think the Eldar work really close to like a 60% win rate, which is kind of absurd. And the benefit of the cover detachment. I like the plasma detachment. I just think I like Wrath of the Rock too much. And also it's 3 DP to run it all. There we go. Okay. Then we need the wings. God, this needs a lot of work. So 18 and 16. There you are. Eldar had an 83% win rate. That is disgusting. I know Eldar are pretty good in every edition, but that is honestly pretty disgusting. You know, I'm just thinking about my my friend who is just getting into Eldar, and I'm very afraid for when he gets the hang of it, because he's not new to the game, but he's new to the Eldar faction, and I'm very afraid that he's gonna perform very, very well with the army. But Epic Challenge is very nice. Speaking of Epic Challenge, I got my Kravik more into Epic Challenge Beast Nega boss, and I just straight up killed it. It was so funny. Did I put this on the wrong way? Oh, I did. It's the other way. Take them up before they get too strong? Probably. Okay, and then this goes on to here. On here. There we go. Like this. And I hope I don't snap it. I am probably gonna snap the peg. Oh no, we're good. We're good. There we go. That is one wing on, and then I need 13. 13 is over here. And then there is... that one goes on. I think I've used this, like, cutter so much, it's starting to wear out a little bit, but it's still really sharp for some ungodly reason. Like, it cuts better than my old one I had for, like, I don't know, 3 years. This one I only had for maybe 2 years or so, and it still cuts really well. The only thing is that the tip broke off, unfortunately. Okay, how does this fit? Or is it like this? Oopsies. Oh, it is like this. Okay, that one fits on like that. It hovers. It's a hover tank. For the under chassis gun, you can run either if you don't glue them in. It's really nice. Oh, really? There's a difference? Oh, there is a difference. Oh, it's a flamer or a Gatling gun? Oh, I see. Oh, that's so nice, honestly. That's super, super nice. Okay, it was 20. I just saw that part right now, Seer. Thank you. Hello, the lemon of gaming. How are you doing? I'm currently building the Armageddon box and trying not to suffer. How does this fit on? Does it fit on like this? Oh, it does. Okay, that fits snug. Is that actually a gun? That's so weird. Ow. Got the other wing. But yeah, if you had the option to choose a Gatling gun or a flamer, what would you choose? If that helps. Ooh, you like to be called Lemon? Ooh. I have a friend named Lemon. You would have to probably fight him for the rightful name of Lemon. That would be so funny though. If my friend Lemon shows up and then you show up, it'll be so awkward. It would be very, very awkward. Who would I call Lemon then? But yeah, speaking of Lemon, what kind of armies do you like to play on Warhammer? Or do you, if you don't have an army, what one would you like to get? And sorry, I'm talking about 40k. Time to put on this wing, and hopefully I don't snap it. Well, I snapped it. Well, that sucks. I pushed a little bit too hard and I snapped the pegs right off. That is just great. Oh, good thing we have glue. Dang. Yeah, dang. Well, well, well. The lemon up is the fell lemon off. Only been more for him just under a month. Oh, you're still pretty new. I hope I don't snap it off. Famous last words. Yeah, I literally snapped it off. Holy. Okay, time to cut off like all this stuff out because I need to glue it down now. There we go. Okay, now I can probably glue it in. Wait, did I get this backwards? No, this is right. I cut off 17. This is 17. I feel really dumb. Let's see. You need the missiles noodle. I jinxed it. Yeah, I did jinx it. I absolutely did jinx it. I kind of, let's see. So they're all both under barrel. Oh no, I just had it the wrong way. I had it upside down. Okay, that makes more sense now. I'm so dumb. Why did I have it upside down? I am so stupid sometimes. I was like, why is it not... I think I was looking at the camera. I was looking at chat while I was trying to turn it around. Okay, let's just get this done. But 15 Ultramarines is pretty nice though. It's a pretty good start. Oh, maybe before I glue it on, should probably put this on first. But they look better that way. Yeah, that's fine. I don't really see a difference if you do it the other way or like this way. No one's gonna actually tell a difference. I'm gonna pawn off my 3D printer, decade-old Skylanders and Nerf gun to buy an Armageddon box, the one you're currently building. Ooh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I guess when you don't have a use for old things anymore, then yeah, do that. I don't think anyone plays Skylanders. That's really old now that I think about it. Skylanders, I never played Skylanders before, but I had a friend whose brother played it, and it was really cool to see like all of those little like action figures turn to life when you put in that little thing. I think the Skylanders can be collectibles. I think a lot of people like it. But yeah, now you can see why the company that makes Skylanders went bankrupt. Well, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. But I guess people do like Skylanders to some degree. Do I have this backward? No, the pointy bits are sticking up. Okay, so I did get it right. So this bit is sticking up. I think I still have some of them. Ooh. Skylanders was probably... I don't think I got into it. That's kind of the deal. Plus, I think I bought Magic cards more than Skylanders. A lot of my friends were into Magic, which sucks because low-key Skylanders was peak. I've never played it. I saw the commercial for it, and that marketing strategy was super good. I would have been tempted. But I didn't. There we go. There's also a Warhammer Club at my school, from which I pilgrims spruce stats each time. The manager is also trying to order in some combat patrols off for a walk, but I'm listening maybe. Ooh. Wait, you have a Warhammer Club at your school? That's so cool. Is this like post-secondary? Oh, sorry, I can't ask that. Don't... If you guys are like under the age of 18, I think sometimes it has said something, but if you... I think I would much prefer you guys if you guys were like over the age of 18, because then I can talk about like more like, I guess, adult topics, I guess. But also the fact that I don't want to be a babysitter, so let's just leave it at that. Christian schools, that would never happen. Yeah, the Christian school probably wouldn't like the game that has demons in it. Probably. I'm old. Yeah, we're all old. I think we're all old, hopefully. Let's just cut out this flamer. There's only one over here. Warhammer Club is sick. We didn't have a Warhammer Club back when I was in school. You know what we had? We had Chess Club. And by the time I was leaving school, you know what was really funny? By the time I started leaving, like I think like school, I think the year after they had an anime club, and it was like the cringiest thing ever. I'm not gonna lie. No offense to people who like anime. I like anime a lot, but like that was just like the cringiest thing I just saw. $25 and $22. Funny clicking sounds as I'm drawing. Oh, the tending is like snapping, probably. You're in college? Nice. The school social worker is also trying to get her own Armageddon box for the Warhammer Club. So we're gonna be drowning in minis? Oh my god, that's a lot of minis. They're so lucky though. That's super, super lucky. I don't think there was a Warhammer Club in my like college. That's really cool. I think the only thing we had was like Smash Bros, which I didn't want to be a part of because it's kind of, no offense to Smash Bros people, but every time I hear Smash Bros competitive play, it's usually not good. I don't partake in any clubs when I was in elementary, high school. Yeah, the only clubs I was a part of was like pretty much just chess club and then like badminton, and that's it. But IDK how to do it. That's a good question. I don't know how I can help you. If you have a student like association, maybe they can help you set it up. Like I think they have a student association for most of those, unless like it's different for other parts of the world. Fighting game club ended when the guy running it graduated because fighting games are sick. Fighting games are sick. I get super anxious when playing them though. I get super, super anxious. I think the only part I get anxious when I'm playing fighting games is fumbling the controls a lot. I don't know why, but doing a DP makes me nervous. Okay, there we go. Then we get the arms on. 27 and 26. Try to get a job at the local Warhammer store run by GW. I use the Warhammer to buy more Warhammer. Ooh, don't you also... You probably also get a discount too if you work at GW. Like at the local store. They will probably give you discounts. Because my... yeah, the main thing is my free time because of my course. I'm socially awkward. We are all socially awkward. Don't worry about it. Once you get talking... I think if you're still in school, the main takeaway for me was that you're gonna have to talk to people in your job. That's like the reality of it. If you don't know how to talk to people and get along with them, it's not gonna work out very well. I had a very dumb coworker. He is gone, fortunately, but he did not know how to talk to people. And when we were doing our like rounds or whatnot for like the job, the day would last like 2 years, like 2 hours longer, and everyone wanted to go home at that point. It was awful. University physics with nuclear tech. Ooh, that's nice. Nuclear tech sounds really cool. How does this work? How does this fit on? Oh, it goes on this side. Yeah, unfortunately, Canada does not have any nuclear power plants. I don't think there's any in Canada. So there's no jobs for nuclear, I believe. Unless I'm wrong, and I think maybe in some parts of Canada there may be like nuclear stuff, but not that I'm aware of. It's brutal, but sometimes you have no free time. It does sound like that, but it seems like it's a good job. Oh, hello, Kana. How you doing? Hello. It's very very good to meet you. I'm also very anxious now that someone bigger rated with me. But hello, my name is Noodleknite. You may call me Noodle, and I'm just building the Armageddon box right now because I got it from a friend. But what were you guys doing? Also, I am familiar with you because I do watch your streams sometimes. You're a very cool person. I saw you building... What was it? I saw you building orcs maybe a couple of months ago. You were building orcs. I think it was the one you got sponsored by Zephyr. Do you not want me to call you Kana? Do you want me to call you Sakana instead? Yeah, orcs. Yeah, I saw you building orcs. I think I was just surprised. No, I do know who you are. I like to keep track of a lot of VTubers, honestly. I think I'm in the VTuber sphere too much at this point. I do know... I think I only got to know you through Riri, I think? Yeah. Riri is pretty cool. I think I also saw her painting up Age of Sigmar models. So that's how I got to know you, because you guys were playing together or doing some stuff together. But yeah, I've been doing Warhammer for I think about like 6 years or so. So I guess compared to you, it would be a very long time. For Warhammer stuff, I have Warhammer Senpai. Don't call me... I guess you can call me Warhammer Senpai. Actually, recently I got to play in a Warhammer tournament, I think a couple weeks ago, and I think I went 2-3. 2-3. It's very, very cool. Huge senpai. If you have anything you want to see, anything you want I painted some stuff over the years. So I think out of all the armies I have, let me see, Thousand Suns, World Eaters, Dark Angels, Blood Angels. I'm currently painting up some Iron Warriors, so they're not done yet. If you want to see stuff from Age of Sigmar, I have Slaves of Darkness, I have Ossiarch Bone Reapers, and I have unpainted Hedonites of Slaanesh. So if you want to see anything from any of those armies, then let me know and I can show you, because it is always cool to show people some of my painted stuff. Yeah, if you want to see Space Marines, I can show you Space Marines. If you want to see Chaos Space Marines, I can show you Chaos Space Marines. However, some of them might not fit under the camera because some of them are very, very big. What was I getting at? We reacted to Gilliman today. Do we have any blueberries? Oh, I do have a Gilliman figure. I don't have him right now actually because I gave him away to a friend because he commissioned me to paint it. Bring out Archaon. Okay, I'll bring out Archaon after I show Gilliman, if I can find him in my... Ooh, where did I put it? Give me 1 second while I look for the picture and I'll show it to Kana real quick. I know I have him here somewhere. Oh, there he is. You have a pick of Gilliman? I do have a pick of Gilliman. I do have a picture. Give me 1 second while I pull him up. Where's my Warhammer minis? There he is. Let's see, does he show up? No, he does not. He is... Why is that one not showing up? Oh, this one. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. I cannot pull him up. Okay, let's just do this one. Okay, now maybe he should show up now? Yeah, there we go. There we go. There he is. This is the Gilman I painted for a buddy. That is not what I want. Where is he? Where am I? Image. Ta-da! Gilman I painted. Sorry, it's kind of small, but he is there. That's the Gilman I painted. I no longer have him. Yeah, he's very, very cool. It's weird seeing a Primarch with helmet. It is very weird. Yeah, I think other people want me to show Archaon the Everchosen, so I will pull that up. Give me about a minute or so to pull. Actually, I need more than a minute because I need to pull him out from the display case. He is very big, so give me 1 second while I pull him out. Okay, I brought Archaon. He probably won't fit under the camera because he's very, very big. But I can get him somewhat in. Look, he's very big. He's almost there. But that is Archaon. He is a big chungus. I can kind of try to flip him. Yeah, let's be careful because he's giant. Sorry, he's kind of one of the older ones I painted maybe like 2 years ago. Oh yeah, he is... I can show you the underside of him. But yeah, he does not fit in the camera. He's very big. Also, he's on the same base as the Defiler. He's on a 160, but he's a lot taller than the Defiler. But yeah, if you want comparisons with a Space Marine, here we go. Ta-da! He's very big. Very, very big. As you can see, very, very big space. Very big Archaon. But yeah, he would make a good Tyranid proxy. He would definitely make a good Tyranid proxy. Yeah, this one took a long time to paint. I think the only portion that took a while was how big he was. I think everything else was kind of okay. But yeah, I'm gonna put him away. And by putting him away, I'm gonna put him off to the side so I can put him away later. Alright, that was Archaon and Gilliman that I could find. But yeah, it's very, very good to see you, Kana. Thank you for the raid. Archaon is scary. He is scary, but he is worth half your army in Age of Sigmar. I played him a total of 2 times. And he always hurts. Okay, let's continue building. Did I cut that out right? Yeah, I did. So 35. I cut out 35. I need to cut out 30, 32, and 33. Okay. 800 points. Yeah, he's like 800 points, but he's basically the only thing in your army that's gonna kill, because you're probably gonna be running a lot of what's his face control units after that. But you're basically your main killing stuff, your main killing unit. Oh, I think, okay, so I played against a friend of mine, and he was playing, I think he was playing Soulblight Grave Lords. It was, so basically Archeon was on 1 wound, right? And he was going to die to a Terrorgeist and then Manfred, but he got the first swing, right? So he has an ability, if he gets double sixes with his, what's his sword called again? Slayer, I think it's Slayer of Kings. So the sword he has, a big giant flamey sword. If you roll double sixes, you insta-kill a hero, and he gets 4 attacks. So you have a very small chance of insta-killing a hero. Slayer of Kings, yep, Slayer of Kings. So I managed to kill Manfred on 2 sixes, so it just insta-kills. And then I slapped the Terrorgeist to oblivion. And then that was all in 1 wound. And then Archeon died after that. You're going to paint these Armageddon Space Marines? I have not said that yet. That is a good point. I plan on insta-kill any hero, even Nagash. That is true. Nagash has a... I think he has a thing that negates insta-kills, I believe. But yeah, sorry, this game was stuck. I got sidetracked. I'm going to paint some of them Dark Angels and some of them Blood Angels. But I think the vast majority will be Blood Angels. Okay, then this fits on like this, right? Yeah, okay. And then this fits on like this. Yep. Is this a flamer or is... No, this is a Melta. This is definitely a Melta. Yeah, it's a Melta. Oh, by the way, that game was also against Waffles. He is a buddy of mine, if you haven't noticed. He was the one I beat up with the Archeon. But yeah, that was probably... I don't know, transporting that thing is a big pain, but I do have a carrying case for him. That chaplain will be forever Blood Angels. That is very true. He is forever Blood Angels. What other chapters of Space Marines could use a chaplain and jump pack? I think maybe White Scars, maybe Raven Guard, but that's kind of just it. Unless you're doing maybe Ultramarines with jump pack stuff, then yeah. Looks like Lamarty's. He does. He actually does. But I think the helmet is slightly different. Do you guys want a comparison with Lamarty's? I do have them. If you guys want to see a comparison, just let me know, because I have them right behind me in a box. I just gotta pull it out. Oopsies. Sure. Okay. Give me 1 second to pull them out. As soon as I get this Melta on, and then you guys can see what the difference or similarities are. Man, I'm so dumb. How am I gonna get this on? Okay, you know what? I got a simple solution to this. It really just screams Blood Angels. It does really scream Blood Angels. It really does. It really does scream Blood Angels. Blood Angels are cool. They were the first army I started with, and the only reason I started with them was because my original first army was gonna be Thousand Suns, but they did not have like a cheap start collecting box or combat patrol, so I went with Blood Angels, and it was probably the right choice because I figured out that melee was the way to go. It was definitely the way to go. Okay, let me just grab Blood March and I'll show you. Okay, I found them. You know what's funny? I actually bought the Deathwing like 10th edition box for Blood Angel, so he came out of that box. But this is, I think he came out okay. He's kind of rough, but this is like the difference, I guess, or similarities. It's kind of okay. My paint job was kind of okay. I think I went too quick on it though, but he is looking good. So the helmet is obviously different. The Crozius is definitely pretty similar. I think the gun looks better on the chaplain though. Honestly, they look pretty much almost identical now that I look at it. They look pretty much almost identical, which isn't saying much. To make him seem like a Dark Angel, yeah, I can definitely do a skull, but would the rope get in the way of the jump pack? Well, I guess you don't want like functionality when it comes to things like this. Okay, we'll put that off to the side, and then we'll try to figure out how to get this guy in. Oh, wait, give me a second. I gotta put... Let's not skip steps. So I need 11. 11's right there. Oh, wait. Speaking of Blood Angels stuff, I think I still have the limited edition Blood Angels Codex that I don't think a lot of people get to see. The cover art is like really cool. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know if I want to show off though. That's the thing. But it's so good. It's so good. Okay, put that in. Put this guy in somehow. Let's see. So it rests on top. This one goes here. There we go. Okay. And it's looking pretty good. And then we need to put on the gun. Flamer or Gatling gun? Oh, you can actually switch between the two. That's so funny. That's so funny. I'm gonna do that. That sounds really cool. Oops. Yeah, just don't glue on these pieces. Oh, the thing is, now I have to paint both of them. Both the guns. There we go. Oopsie, I think I cut a little bit too much off. I think I like the Slaves to Darkness too much when I think the only reason about Arcane was like, I'm gonna try to make Slave to Darkness like my preferred army for Sigmar, and it still is my preferred army. I think the only reason I actually bought the Hedonist Slanesh because it was for a very good deal, and that's kind of just it. Did I cut off 42? Oh, 42 goes down there. But yeah. This mouth guy was the only annoying part of the line spear for me, not gonna lie. It was honestly pretty annoying for me as well. That thing kind of sucked to put together. Because one of the pegs did not sit very good. It did not sit very well. That piece almost went into oblivion. Okay, let's put this on. There we go. And then put this on. I don't know which way it goes. There we go. You got the flamer. But I'm happy that the line speeder has a melta, because melters are super good. The wrong stand for it still sketches me out. It does sketches me out too. It's very sketchy. I just don't know how it's gonna fit. Okay, so if I do it like this, I mean, can I pull it out when I push it in? Oh yeah, you can. It does go. Okay, so I'm gonna push it in, but I'm not gonna push it in like all the way fully in. But it's gonna have a Gatling gun for now, and I have the option for a flamer, which sounds really funny. Could add some flavor for my Slave to Darkness if you mix and match them. Yeah, it's just snug. That's good. That's really good. Wait, where does 44 go? Did I miss a piece? Where does this piece go? 42. Oh, well, we'll figure that out later. We'll figure that out later. Where does this piece go? Do I cut this piece off too? I have no idea if I need to cut that piece off or not. Seer, I need your help. Do I cut this circular piece off? Do I cut this piece off or do I just leave it on? I don't even know if it's... Oh no, I cut it off. Never mind, I see it. Never mind. Scratch that. I do cut it off. There we go. Priming the undercarriage barrels separately so the primer can't lock them in the peg. Oh, that's true. I should do that. Thank you for the recommendation. Yeah, we don't want the primer to lock in stuff. 42. And it's 42 right here. Atop the stand, not gonna lie. Oh no, it was just a little bit that was kind of just like probably part of the printing. Okay, so this one 42, and this one, where does this one go? Goes up here, like this. Okay, and where's this one go? 40. Oh, I see where it goes. Okay, then where does 44 go? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move all this to the side where I look for where 44 goes. Where the hell does... Hey, Seer, you know where this piece goes on? I'm being summoned. Farewell. Bye, Theo. Where the hell does this piece fit on? Am I missing something? 44. Do they not tell you where this goes? Oopsies. No, it's weird. Okay. I had it left over in mine too. Well, the thing is that 44 looks very similar to the smoke screen, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It seems like it's independent. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that might be it. Cause like... Yeah, because like they look the same. Because like, let me see. If I flip it upside down, they look exactly the same. Like, does that look exactly the same? Oh yeah, it does. You have a placement. Yep, there we go. They look exactly the same. Okay. That makes more sense now. I'm just gonna cut off all these extra stuff off so I can throw away this brew without actually not feeling bad. So that's good. Did that screen get darker? Oh, it didn't get darker. I'm just really close to the camera. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing on this brew. I'm gonna put this away, and then there we go. And then I'm gonna get the flight stand. Not the flight stand, the base. And it's a big oval base. So let's put this on. Man, this is so sketchy. How is this supposed to... How does this work? Jeez. Yeah, it fits on like this. Yeah, it fits on like this. Where did I put that last piece? Hello? Oh, there it is. It was under the page. This does not look like it's supposed to. It's very wobbly. It's super wobbly. I don't know how this actually works, but it works. That's so weird. This is... If you guys are curious, this is how thin the underside is. It's so thin. I think I might have to glue down this base. It's so weird. It's like every time I move it, it like wobbles a little bit. Kinda sucks. It looks like it's made out of gelatin. It does look like it's made out of gelatin. It really, really does. Oh, there we go. I think that is all I'm going to do for Armageddon. I'm not going to do the intercessors. Probably because I don't know what to do for them. But we have this one, and we have the Marts. I haven't put them back yet. But yeah, we got the Lion Speeder. We got the Chaplain. He's pretty cool. Honestly, I like the Chaplain the most. The Chaplain is probably the coolest character out of the Space Marines. Had snapped prior to the reveal. That really sucks. We got the Captain. I like the Captain a lot. He does not get the plumage though. And I can take off the Storm Shield too if I wanted to ever paint it independently. I got the Librarian. I don't know if I'm gonna use the Librarian. You earned a sub. Thank you, Lemon. Thank you. Very entertaining stream. That's really good to hear, honestly, because all I do is just yap and build and paint models. The high key, the best model in the kit. It's really cool. I think it's probably my second favorite, other than the Chaplain. We also have the Banner Boy. Honestly, I think I kind of like the Banner Boy, probably because if you look very closely, there's skulls on the banner at the very bottom. Also it says Armageddon, which is very, very cool. Got the Eradicators with Storm Bolters. Honestly, they look less stupid in person. I thought that, when I saw the reveals for the Eradicators with Heavy Bolters, I thought they looked really stupid, but they honestly look a lot cooler in person. Way cooler in person. And then we got the Vanguard Vets, which were probably the worst things I built today. Because it says Armageddon. Oh, okay. We are built different then. But yeah, Vanguard Vets really suck to build. That's all I'm saying. They really, really suck. Like, holy. Then the Lion Speeder, which I'm gonna glue down. That thing is scaring me. That thing is really, really scary. Alright. I think that is... The Redemptor Dread is the worst one you build. Was there... I can't remember. Was there a Redemptor that was pushed to fit at one point? I think there was a Redemptor Dread that was pushed to fit. In, like, I think 8th edition or so. I could be wrong, though. That's true. Eradicators in general look stupid in images, but they're pretty cool in general. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, but I still like the Terminator armor a lot better than Gravis. Okay. I think that will be... Well, I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I think that is the longest... One of the longest ones I've done. Sounds abysmal. Yes, push-a-fit is dreadful. If you have a chance, if you prefer, you can cut off the pegs and then just glue it on. That's what I usually do. Have a good one. Let's see if I can raid into anyone that is doing miniatures. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Ooh. I'm gonna do this person because so the person who raided me on Twitch was named Kana, and she is good friends with Riri, so I think I'm gonna raid into Riri. That's gonna be really funny. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be playing Halo 3. We're gonna be playing at 7 p.m. PDT because it's not winter. It's not winter, so it's PDT now. But yeah, I'm gonna start raiding, and we'll see you tomorrow, or maybe on the Friday. Friday is gonna be cool because I'm gonna try to do a presentation. Okay, goodbye everyone. Goodbye.